What's up? Welcome to the show, guys. I am Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. This is Audio Dungeon. That's right. Welcome. You're here. You made it. I'm joined by Damian Scrow, Brooke Armstrong, Phil Castellano, Dan Isgro, and Frankie Inside on a Switcher. Guys, welcome. We are joined by Charles and Richard. Richard will be back in a second. Guys, today is Celestial Engine Season 3, Episode 4. It is entitled Soulborn.
Ooh.
Soulborn. Brooke asked me before for a non-stressful episode. So I'm doing what I can. I was going to call it Kill, Kill, Kill.
Kill.
That's a big ass, Brooke. That's a big ass.
Everybody.
I think am I muted?
But I did change the title last second to Soulborn.
I don't know. I can't hear you.
You can't? Yeah, I'm muted.
Okay, hold on.
Funny joke.
I'm trying to set everything up. No,
Welcome
it's not
home.
a joke.
No.
This is why we have this early thing here, so we can get everybody ready. And
Early?
This early thing.
check 1 2.
So we
Check
have
1
this
2.
early thing.
Check 1 2. I hear myself.
I hear
Brooke?
you.
Check,
Come on.
check.
I don't hear Brooke.
I still don't hear Brooke.
Check, check.
Brooke
I hear
is up,
Brooke.
but I'm not hearing her either.
Check, check.
Well,
I don't hear
Charles, you hear
myself on the mic.
I hear Brooke.
Strange.
Do you hear me?
Raise your monitor up. Raise your monitoring up.
I heard me before. I
have
didn't
you
touch
maxed.
anything.
I have you maxed right now, but I mean,
That, I think. That's what
I think you're there. I just think that maybe check 1 2.
But before I heard myself, and now I don't hear myself. You know what I'm saying? So why
Well,
would
watch
that
this.
change?
I'm gonna kill you completely. Talk now.
Check, check. It sounds
again.
the same. Sounds the
Same.
same. Check,
Weird.
check. I'm maxed out up here.
Yeah, I hear you, but I can't tell if I'm hearing you in the headset. or
Check,
not.
check.
Let's check everybody else. Dan?
Check, check.
Hello, check. Hello,
Yes,
check.
Yeah, I hear you. And Damien?
Check 1, 2. Test, test, test.
Check. Yeah,
Check,
check the
check.
headset.
Check, check.
So, guys, we're just getting going right here, right now. Welcome. This is Celestial Engine. This is a part of the Celestial War saga. And we're actually getting close to actually ending the whole saga. There'll be other stories in the world, which we're excited to do. We have a couple things lined up. But the saga that is the Celestial War, that will end with Celestial Engine, and it'll either be the season after this one, or it'll be the one after that. And it's very exciting. There's a lot of smaller arcs within it that you can kind of watch it through and end it different places. But if you do watch it from the very beginning to the end, you'll get the special super happy ending. You know, well, if they win. If they don't, they get the super guys, you would have won this, but you did a bad job ending. That would be very sad. I
We'll
don't
have
know.
to do a.
Legitimately. Legitimately. I don't know what I would do. How would you feel as if the last
If we
episode,
lost.
yeah, you just lose and it's just like
That's kind of how I felt last season. Not last season. Yeah, was that last season?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
No, season before that. First season.
season,
When we
season
all
one.
died.
Yeah, when we all
Yeah, when we all
yeah,
died.
that
That's what I'm
one,
talking about.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
That
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
2
I mean,
seasons ago. Right.
in a way, it was good. It had a point to it, it had meaning to it, it had purpose to it. But yeah, it's always. I mean, it's cool because you hope to. The way I view Star Wars is the way I view this. Where if you wanted this one thing, you got it here. You got something there. It's different. Don't ask for the same thing over and over. Don't ask for this one to
Right.
be like that one, right? You got many things. And I think if you watch the Celestial War all the way from beginning to end, you get a whole lot of different experiences.
Right.
And we've never seen a party kill, and we had a
Okay.
party kill. So
Right.
it's in there. I still don't hear you.
We checked off that box.
There is something for everyone.
Yeah, it was
Celestial
voluntary.
War.
It was
Right.
volunteer though.
You may have to switch.
Switch
Switch headsets. So
Yeah, it was volunteer TPK.
yes. Who would like to? One of you guys want to do a recap for those who have not caught up?
Go for it.
While we're just getting past technical difficulties.
Well, I know we were in the Nether, and the loot appeared with Melissa's character. What was her name?
Ruby.
Ruby with Ruby, and they were in the Nether, and they were kind of aware that they had
Check.
died, and they tried
heard you.
to escape through the portal that we came through. But when they tried to escape through the portal, they actually just phased through it, and they are unable to use it. Right? But then we realized that the loot was able to. We checked outside the portal. I checked first, and it turns out that Christor was gone. So we decided that we were going to traverse to another part of the Nether to see if we could access one of the other portals. So the loot, whilst playing music, led us on a path to another point, which I discovered using star pathing. And when we got to the next point, we saw that we were kind of looking towards a planet. And then when we got there, me and Dan's character moved closer into it, and then we got close enough, and we came across 3. Were the ancient crystals? Is that the proper term? Yes? Okay, cool. So we found 3 ancient crystals, and then at that point, the rest of the party joined in on where we were.
I thought it was 4.
No, it was 3.
They're not ancient crystals. They're crystals that
Crystals
look
of ancient.
Yeah.
exactly like the crystal the ancients had.
Like
They're-
that.
They're soul crystals in incredible similarity or exactly the same as the crystals you've seen for ancients.
So we couldn't really figure out what to do with them or where we were, but we took note of some symbols that were there. Then I got sucked to the other side, outside of the Nether, in reality again, and then Dan joined me on that other side, and now we are stuck there. And who wants to take over from here?
Brooke does.
No, I don't.
I think I did pretty good for that far.
That was great, Brooke. Go.
amazing. That was amazing. That was a lot. That was amazing. Yeah, there were
All
lots
right.
of crystals. Oh, you can go.
What?
No, I'm saying there's lots of
So
crystals.
right now, the two of you, Phil and Dan, your characters are on an unknown world.
Mystery planet.
Earth.
Yes,
We're on
Mistar.
mystery planet.
Mistar E planet.
Oh.
It's named after. No, it's not. Imagine.
He takes offense to that.
Yeah.
And he missed it.
Yeah, he did.
Damien, you went back with the loot, and with Ruby,
Dale.
Right. And
with Dell, and you guys went
right,
back
all
and you
them.
returned to where Brooke's character Ayana was, and Ayana, you were protecting everybody, all the gnomes who were mining the astral crystal.
I was.
Okay,
Well,
so
hold
you've seen
on.
the episode, so you kind of know what
Yes.
happened.
Yeah, they had a pit stop
Vigorish,
before that.
Right.
Vigorish.
Oh.
Well, vigorish.
That
Very-
whole vigorous thing.
A very
No.
important pit stop was made, where you guys, well, not a pit stop. We actually rolled the dice to see if you guys see if they're going to roll high, and they did. They actually tied because there were two huge stories that were happening. And we learned one, Vigorish, his soul was trapped in there when he shed it from becoming a vampire, and from Vigorish's point of view, you had no idea that you became a vampire in a physical existence. You just thought your world just changed and you were living some sort of a
Goth
fantasy world in a sense. And for Ruby, we found out the whole thing when Ruby was pulled out and we saw that she was out there, that it tore her into the limbo, which is interesting. So that's that. Now Ruby is exiting or trying to exit the Nether. So is Loot,
Right.
and so is Vigorish.
They were given the crystals, the two of them.
Right, so they had to put it in their hand.
Right. And Vigorous just walked through, right?
Uh huh.
I think.
Like a boss.
We're
Yeah,
back to
Like
the,
Boss
the
Baby.
original portal,
Boss
right?
baby.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry. Did I say that? I meant boss baby, like a boss baby.
I see him as a little, is he?
You see,
Young
Vigorish.
lad.
You see, Vigorish is a boss
He's a
baby
young lad. No, not.
He
with a
is?
cigar.
technically.
Is it a cigar?
No.
Okay. That's
well,
really
they did come back and went and got super rude. They didn't introduce Vigorous. They didn't tell us what happened to Kairos or
Man,
Thaxis.
super rude,
They just
huh?
come rolled up in there and said, "All right, here, give us the crystals." All right, you know,
It's
Did
okay.
did they try to put their the loot
Fine.
and Ruby? Did they try and put their souls in the crystal yet?
No, they just help put it in.
Okay,
their
so that's where we
hands.
ended, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to do a brief recap when we start the episode, but now you're caught up. Welcome back, and that's it. So, guys, let's get going. As always, pay attention because you never know what you might see in the amazing intro that is Celestial Engine. Enjoy the show. Let's do it. Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Damian Scrow, Brooke Armstrong, Phil Castellano, Dan Isgro, and Frankie on the Switcher. Guys, we have our fans here as well. We have Charles Morrison and Richard Wild. Everyone is playing. We have many players from all around the world. Richard makes it literally around the world. If he wasn't here, it'd only be like the
Many
East
players.
Coast.
One day the door's going to open up and Richard's going to come through.
Oh my God.
One day.
man.
That would be
Can't
the
wait for that day.
That would be. I want to get mega rich so I can fly him out here. Just like
That's my
comes up through.
Christmas wish.
Or we'll show up at his house.
Yeah.
You know, that could
Yeah.
happen.
Oh my
You can
God.
scoop
That's
up
Good
Charles
God, that
away
would be
and only-
freaky as hell.
What would you do, Richard? We just open a door and we're all there. We're ready to go.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Well, I don't know what we'd do.
By
We'd,
ready to
we'd
go,
make
I
it
mean
work.
Play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we'd make it work. I would love to
Fire
turn up.
Specified.
I would love to. I'd have to win the lottery, but I'll just turn up and just walk in one time and just surprise you guys. That would just be
Yes.
awesome.
That would
Oh my
literally be the
God.
craziest.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Because
that
most
would be
most of the
awesome.
door openings, like the odds, if you take them all and put them together in a machine, like what are the odds? Like the odds, if I say it, they're like, okay, it's Rob.
Oh,
It's like 77%. There's a small chance that Brooke's not on the episode. It's gonna be Brooke. And now Melissa, I think, is
Yep.
increased the odds.
She's in that
Wait for
running.
Vinny
She's in the
Pro.
ranks now.
If I ever, it could be Vinny. Yeah, it
Wait.
could be
I think
Vinny Pro.
once, I think Vinny made one time, at least one like surprise.
Did he?
experience.
I don't
feel
know.
like
Yep.
it happened one
No.
time.
He's surprised on an
Right?
episode as the judge.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah. So
judge.
maybe that was a,
right.
a
I might have
surprise
been thinking
walk-in.
about that. Yeah.
And when he turned to the robot. The dancing robot. That was a surprise too.
That
Like
surprised.
something else takes over
my
his body.
Ah, the
It's
legend.
wonderful. They're wonderful.
The gift to the world. That's his gift.
I will try to get us like a real one. Now, you'll think it's Rob, and like Patrick Stewart walks in and he says, "The line is drawn
Oh
here,"
my God.
and he leaves.
Imagine.
Just one thing.
He's like, "That'll be $5,000."
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Guys, welcome to the episode. Celestial Engine, Season 3, Episode 4, Soulborn. Guys, last week we saw what happened to the soul of Vigorish in the Nether. We found out what happened to Ruby, a character that was with everybody in Knights of Andar, a small sprite. And we encountered something very interesting, like perhaps an unknown world in the distance that was connected to the Nether. And Phil and Dan's characters went and visited. And a lot of things happened.
Yeah.
Dan, you want to? You're laughing, Dan. I need to know what you're laughing at.
I just heard someone on the headphones open up a can of
That's
soda.
what we looked at each other for.
At the same time, at the same time, you said a small Sprite.
Yeah.
That's what I was laughing at.
That's what I was laughing at.
It's kind of crazy, but sorry.
Who was that? What was laughing at?
Look, it's Charles.
Look at him.
It's
It
Charles.
was not me. I have water.
Richard.
It wasn't me. I'm muted. So
Oh
Who
man.
Definitely
opened-
wasn't
who did
me.
that? We all heard it, right?
I
Frankie?
definitely.
That's
heard
what we
that.
looked- we
I
locked
heard
eyes,
that.
yeah.
I heard that.
Frankie, is the mic on?
What are you drinking? What are you having?
Yeah, what are you having?
Sick.
Brisk.
Oh, brisk,
Nice.
baby.
Nice.
If
Oh, I
it was
want
a
a
sprite,
If it was a
that
Sprite, that would have been an end game.
That would have been crazy.
we end of saga.
Let's go buy lotto tickets. That's
And the
it.
ending of the show, you'll never guess it.
Never guess.
Someone opens a Sprite.
It was
she's
Sprite.
done.
Yeah.
And they just go home.
And that's how she died.
That's how she died. So, yes, so
Oh,
many things
man.
happened last week. We pick up right from where we left off. The biggest of all those things is Vigorish, Dan's character, walks through just as a soul in hopes of, I guess, combining with his physical self, but not really knowing what was going to happen. So he goes through, and that is exactly where we ended the episode. Right behind you is the Loot and Ruby, and that's where we're going to end this episode. So thanks, guys. That was Odie Dungeon. See you
Whoa.
later.
Enjoy your Sprites.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
we only accomplished a little bit, but it was unique. So let's get into it, guys. Let's begin episode 4, Soulborn. Vigorish, you walk through. All of a sudden, you start to meld with yourself. And you have just the oddest sense of what's happening, but you believe that's what's happening. But let's take it back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Vigorish, physical Vigorish. You are traveling to Solst because you've gotten some pretty strange feelings about what's going on there, and you've lost your communication with Arcanum.
I'm traveling to Solst from where?
Where you could tell me where you're coming from.
How about Oakfrost?
Oakfrost. Oh, I like that. Okay, so you're coming from Oakfrost, and you've arrived in Solst. And once you get here, on the way here, how did you get here?
How?
Yeah, tell me how you
What?
arrived. You could have done it several ways. It's a 3-hour show.
I know.
He
Oh,
just said- he just says
3
that,
hour
right?
show.
I got time.
Let's use all of it for this.
I'll travel in style. I'll travel by airship.
Okay. So you travel by airship. So you, as you're flying in the airship, all of a sudden, you see another airship come flying by on like a tilt, and it's like spinning through the air, and there's a giant fiery hole in the airship on the side, and there's ropes just being pulled by it, and it's literally rolling over itself in the air, and it's trying to like a helicopter trick, trying to maintain itself maybe if it can, but it's just caught in something crazy, and it flies past you, and roll d6. If you roll a
Yeah,
1, it
please.
crashes into the airship you're on.
Oh no.
Does he notice a certain someone hanging onto a rope?
He
around
does
the
it first
Okay.
because why would you see that? You know,
I don't know.
Say I do or I don't.
you don't.
Vampires have great vision.
No, right now he just sees a fiery airship.
Ooh.
6.
6. So it just spins. It spins like out of control like this, and your airship just cleverly darts out of the way, and it just goes flying and off to the distance. It looks like they've been hit hard, but they're also still kind of maintaining in the air. It's just an odd sight.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do here? Right now, you have nothing to do. Your airship is just trying to land, and their stop is just for you. No one wants to go to Soulst, just you.
Okay. No, yeah. I mean,
Brooke definitely doesn't want to go to Soulst if she can stop it.
I'm going to be a little more cautious, keeping my eye out, see if anything crazy is happening to cause giant holes to be blasted into airships.
Okay, so you they pull over to near Arctum's tower, and you see it's a dwarven captain, and you hear like, he goes, "Aye!" He goes, "Drop down now. I gotta get out of here."
Thank you for your service, Captain.
Of course.
All right. I hop onto the rope and I rappel down.
They fly away. You propel down to the tower that once was. And the tower obviously was a beautiful tower, and the day that you knew it is now destroyed, and you land on the remnants of the top of that tower. You spend the next few minutes searching around. There are vampire everywhere, but and they do fall in line if they sense a vampire lord, and they would fall in line surely for you. They know who you are, so you're not in danger, but you also don't really trust these rogue young vampire, because who knows? They may go after you. Who knows what kind of condition they're in. But you land on the tower. You look around for a few minutes, and you're pretty sure that Arcanum is just not here. What would you like to do?
Was I supposed to meet him on top of the tower?
You weren't supposed to meet him anywhere, but often when you meet him, it is in the tower.
Oh. I'll start exploring in the tower.
Okay. So you look around the tower everywhere that you can. You can even go deep to where the sarcophagi were in previous missions and such.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that he's not in the tower.
Is anyone in the tower?
No.
Totally empty?
He doesn't let anyone else in the tower.
Okay. What about down in a basement?
You've looked there already.
Okay.
You search the entire tower. Everywhere there is a look, there's nothing.
All right, then I'm going to have to exit the tower on the
Okay.
ground floor.
You walk outside. You're on the main road. And you can go north towards the governmental building. You can go south towards the bazaar. Which way do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go south.
Okay. So you just start exploring the area. You make your way south, probably for about 5 minutes. And you start to hear some odd noises around you. Your first thought's that there's vampire lurking about. And finally, you see Arcanum, walk out. And he kind of looks at you. And he's definitely not in the right frame of mind. And his eyes are just red. And you see something very unusual. Do you have soul sight?
Vigorous?
Yeah. Do you have the character sheet for Vigorish?
No.
Richard?
No, he does not have soul sight. He has detect magic instead.
Okay. Can you send that to him?
Yep, I'll do that right now.
So we recreated Vigorish for you.
Oh, cool.
So something is odd. That's all you can notice right now. And he's just staring at you. You just feel like violence from him. What do you want to do?
How far am I from him?
About 50 feet.
I'll keep approaching him.
Okay. So you stop your journey south and you turn to him and just start walking towards him.
I'll speak to him as I'm walking to him.
Okay.
Arcanum?
No answer.
I'll keep approaching him. I've traveled all the way to Soulst to speak with you, Arcanum.
How close do you get?
Close enough to have a conversation with him. I mean, I have no reason to suspect that anything is off with him other than what I currently see, right?
Yeah. He just looks at you and doesn't say much.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you see like a bright light, and your vision just kind of goes hazy. And standing probably 20 or so feet away from you, all of a sudden appears a ghostly ether version of you, like an astral version.
Dan, check Discord. Your character's there, so you can list got some more skills.
Thank you. I'll take a look. Where is he in relation to Arcanum?
You guys are in like a triangle.
I can see it's me. It's clearly me.
Yeah. And you look like confused to some degree. I'm now going to let you do something that only a few players get to do,
Oh no.
is role play with yourself.
I like doing that.
You may begin.
What are you? What are you? I'm vigorous. It looks like you are me. Some ethereal version of myself. The last thing I remember when I was you is when I fed. Are you what happened to me? I am a vampire, if that's what you're asking me. I'm a vampire lord. What do you remember? I don't remember a lot. I fed, and I woke up somewhere else. How did you get here? I was stuck in a place. I look over at Arcanum. In a place with him. Arcanum.
Arkham just looks at you. It still has the same like red eyes, and there's no other change.
Why are you here? Now. I was able to escape that place. Came through a portal. Then it sent me back here. Why are you here? I don't know. All I know is that I saw Arcanum. I was there with him for a long time. He was there with me. We were trapped. He was gone. I prayed and prayed and prayed, the same way he did, trying to find some type of escape. And it came, but in a little bit of a different way. And you're here now. Are you thinking about re-entering your former body? I think that's why I'm here. I both look at Arcanum. What happened to you?
Arkham puts his hand up to the soul version of you, and he goes, and you see like a twisted like light come out. I'm so sorry, Brooke. This is a little stressful, right? light come out and intertwine your soul and like leech it in instantly. And for a second, you get a flash of multiple souls around the physical form of Arcanum, and you see that there is 4 souls, and they look like they're in chains, ethereal chains, to the physical form of Arkham, and he just turns around and puts his hands out, and he's still making that sound, like flies into the air.
He's gone.
Yeah, in a moment. He flies off into the. Well, you see him fly directly up into the sky.
Can I fly also?
Richard, does he have flight?
No, he doesn't have fly. He's fireball instead.
You wouldn't catch him with a fireball.
I'm gonna see what direction he goes in. I'll follow him as fast as I can.
He flies directly up, like basically into the sky, into the clouds.
Okay. That ship is long gone, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run back to the tower.
Okay. You run north again, a few minutes back to the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to his room, his office.
Okay.
And I want to ransack everything, see if there's any kind of information that I could find, any kind of powerful items that he may have left behind, anything in writing that he may have left behind.
Okay. So now you're looking through with a different purpose into the tower. Before you're looking for him. For him, now you're looking for information in the books.
Yeah.
You can roll an investigation check. If you have anything with souls, you can add that.
He's got 2 extra, so he's got investigative 7 and soulst is 2, so he can roll 9 dice.
So 9 dice. And what's his trigger?
6.
Okay. So if you get questions here to ask me, these will be valuable questions. I will allow you, because you obviously have a lot of knowledge. I will allow you to take questions from everyone else here who's playing.
But I'm looking for things right now, though.
You're looking through his books and such. Yeah, I am going to tell you if you get successes in general, but you also get to ask me those questions.
He's got things like law and history, his actual knowledges, and arcane.
You can add history.
History gives you 11 dice at R5.
Oh, so those 2 are R5 triggers.
So if you're doing history,
Just R5 the whole thing.
R5 the whole thing and roll 13 dice now.
So add 4 dice and R5 at all. Add 4
All
dice.
right, let me just do it all again then. 2, 3, 4. Okay, another 4. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right.
You can add instinct.
I'm going to stick with this for now.
Okay. So you have 3 questions on top of what I'm going to tell you. And again, you can ask. Anyone else can help you provide something for a question. You do find in his office, in his study, that he has a bunch of books open. And the books are open to like a specific topic. And basically, the topic is the nether and to recover his soul. And the nether, though, is not from a book or tome he's gotten. He's literally writing it. He's creating a book about the nether. And he's also has books open to anything that has anything to do with a soul being transferred, recaptured, vampires shedding their soul. There's books on vampires. There's book on magic, necromancy, and it's basically all forms of literature in history, events, and all just on like in like a large table and basically all around him. You get the sense that he's been here for a long time doing this. This wasn't an investigation that was an hour long. This could have been a year, 2 years. You're not sure. And you've talked to him through magical means and such, but you didn't know he was up to anything like this. So
Okay.
so you now ask me 3 questions about that, yes or no.
Did he find a way to bring his own soul back from the nether?
Yes.
Okay. Is his soul now residing within his vampire body?
Is it residing within his body? No.
Okay.
And again, you guys can chime in. It's okay.
Okay. But he only gets 3 questions, right?
He only gets one more.
Oh.
Do you want to use instinct or no?
Not-
It's a little late for that, but it's an important moment, so I would allow it if you want to.
I mean, we can chime in like.
Remember, it's not your instinct; it's Vigorish's instinct.
Yeah, I
You
know.
could suggest
Maybe
a
we could
question.
suggest a question.
5. Your instinct is 5.
Maybe if you can maybe.
Is
if you
that a
can
5 or is it trigger 5/6?
Ask.
It's the same trigger.
If
Okay,
he
so 5/6.
See if Arkham found the way that the Karenites are trapping the souls to begin with,
Oh.
to put them in the loop. If he was able
Another
to
one you could
escape
ask
that, or if
is-
he was.
First, do you want to make the roll or no?
Oh,
Yeah, let me make 2 more rolls. I'll use 2 instinct points.
Okay, you can't add any more after this.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
So another question you could ask Dan is: has he figured out a way to open a portal to the Nether? Has he worked out how to open portals to the Nether?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question choices.
Can I ask you something about an observation I made before?
Yeah.
Remember where you said I saw the souls chained to him? Was one of those souls his soul?
You believe so, and you can actually see like the form, like you saw yours, right? So yes, and it was not in his body; it was chained to his body.
So he was almost like holding his own soul hostage to a certain degree. Did I recognize the other ones?
Well, one is you.
Yep.
One is him.
Yep.
Luck check.
Luck check.
7.
7.
Sucks.
One is
50,
Charles
52.
Morrison's actual soul, I think. One was actually
real
Charles.
life?
Yes.
That makes
Right,
sense.
Charles?
That makes sense. He lost it to this game long ago.
He sacrificed his own soul to make this creature.
2 successes.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
So, one, who you know, you know, obviously after like between the events of stories and such, Christor.
Oh my god.
And the other seems to be something quite different. Very, very different. It seemed almost demonic or otherworldly.
I don't recognize.
It seemed
it.
more like shadowy than soulish. Hard to explain.
Okay.
The Glegendock soul, maybe?
Hmm.
Maybe. God. Okay, what was the question you had?
If Arkham discovered
How to make a
how
portal?
the Karen,
right,
Karenites
about the-
were trapping the souls,
Oh.
soul.
how they were grabbing them.
Yeah.
Did he
Did-
dis-
Did Arknum figure out how the Karenites?
trapping them in the Everstar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And I'll add just for fun, just for some kicks. That's what started his whole journey. That's your question.
Mhm.
Take 25 experience points. You can take a fate point also.
Ooh, thank you.
Very nice.
Dan, if you want to put another question on that, you could say, has he found a way to reverse it? They found what they were doing and how they were doing it, but did he figure out a way how to undo that? Could be another question you could ask.
Yeah. Did he figure out a way to reverse it?
Be specific. Reverse what? It's like it was
How to
good.
remo-
It's worth
how
a
to
try.
How to remove the souls from the Everstar?
Yeah. Did he figure out a way to remove the souls from the Everstar?
Release them or free them?
He did not figure a way to remove the souls from the Everstar?
From the Nether.
Okay. But we know that though. He found a way to bring his soul back from the Nether.
Yes. And he also found out how they were trapping the souls
Right.
into the Everstar, so that's big. There's a contraption.
Contraption?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I said it.
Of sorts.
I said
A
it.
contraption of sorts. Bubbles and
Bubbles?
crystals and chains.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Did you use all your
Sounds like a
questions?
great Friday
Yeah.
night.
I did. I did.
Okay, so we're gonna hold you off right there for 1 second. Who goes from the? You guys are in the Nether. Who goes from the Nether out? The gnomes are done. They finish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. We'll do this in order. So Dan's character, Vigorish, soul form, leaves. He glows white, and he's just gone. It's different than when other people go through, and it's over. You don't know what are the results.
Right.
Lute and Ruby kind of look at each other. They're nervous, and they walk through. There's a blink. You're not sure what happens because you're not on the other side.
Right.
The rest of you are now there.
We're together?
Yes, everyone is
Yep.
together. Right?
Not us.
Not
No, they're
I'm sorry,
them.
not the two of them.
right. But everybody else, the rest of us, I guess.
We might be underneath the same stars.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Yeah. So there. So
Probably not.
Phil and Dan's character, regular characters are
Elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
you guys, the gnomes are around you. They're staying within your aura. Gilder's right next to you. He's in his machine. He's in his suit. And Val's obviously there.
Everybody
I mean,
ready to
Dell's
go
there.
back?
Dell's there.
Everybody ready to go through?
Hold on. So, 1 second. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You remember I did ingest like the astral crystal. I did take some up
Oh,
into
I
my
remember.
roots. Okay. Just say. Just. Kablooey. Okay.
I need a second then. Any second.
All right.
Don't open your mouth.
You,
All,
you
all
hear
the
that?
gnomes ready? Everybody else ready? Gilda, you ready?
Yeah, let me go first so that way somebody can defend if something's on the other side.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay, we walk on the other side. You see the vines, all those dark vines coming out of the machine there.
Do I see
portal's
the
still open.
crystals on the floor?
The crystals are on the floor, yes.
Wow.
I reach down, pick the crystals up, put them in the crystal matrix.
In the what?
Crystal matrix in my suit.
In your suit. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. So you put him. You open the suit, pulled it out, put the crystals in there, and now Lute and Ruby could technically jump in
Talk
and
and they
operate.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can
Hey,
talk
so
to it.
is there a fate point here possible? Because like putting them in the crystals was totally my idea. So-
Yes, you can take a
Oh.
I think it was his idea. I
Yeah.
think it was his idea.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you, Nathan.
Just saying.
You got the consciousness out, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, ready?
Okay, the rest
ready
of you?
gnomes?
Yes, let's go.
All right, I'll let the gnomes go through next, I think. And then I'll go right after them.
Okay. Gnomes go. You go.
Who else is in there besides her? Anybody else?
You go.
Uh-oh.
Lord.
And
There is no
Did
one
everybody else
after
get
me,
out
right?
first?
Yeah, is everyone behind
Yeah,
me?
I was already gone.
Great, thanks a lot. I grab his foot with my
What?
tree toes and just go
Tree
through.
toes!
why does Tree Toes have to come up every other episode?
Because she's got
They're
them.
very,
Because
they're
she's
very
got 'em.
handy. You gotta amuse them. Okay.
So you try to go through, and it's very difficult to go through. But you are able to go through.
Difficult how? Am I feeling something? Or is it
It's heavy. It just feels like a heaviness.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna hit atmosphere and you're gonna lock up.
Yeah. Is it crunchy when you walk?
Yeah, but it's technically not
Oh.
exposed. It's within it's
Maybe. Maybe not.
do you see the water inside of a tree?
But right now?
If you squeeze it hard enough.
Like
What
right.
do you mean, but right now? Yes, like right now. If you go outside
Like
and
if
see
I go
a tree,
outside,
do you see where the water is
I
inside
mean,
the
not
tree?
really. If I squeeze it,
If
maybe.
you squeeze it, if you get some leaves, you
What?
squeeze them up. If you squeeze the
Oh,
tree,
Lord.
it's-
How do you
Yeah.
feel? Questions for Scro are the best questions.
Like
How do I feel? I mean, no, maybe if I was in this situation, I know, but that's what I feel. That's how I know.
like if do trees sweat? Does your character sweat? Like does
Right.
it have like
I've seen
astral
trees
crystal?
sweat.
Like sap.
water comes right
Sweat
out.
You've never
sap.
seen trees
No.
sweat. You've never seen a tree sweat.
I have.
You've never seen a tree sweat.
That's what
So-
syrup
Pretty
is.
sure I have.
That's not what
just kidding.
syrup
I'm just
is.
messing. I'm just messing.
So now,
When
now
do you see trees sweat?
If a tree gets cut, it leaks.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
I've
that's
seen
not
that.
sweating.
Sometimes
bleeding.
That's not sweating, that's
Sometimes moisture
bleeding.
can come out. No.
Yes, when you cut it open.
Yeah.
So don't get cut.
What if you just
Yeah,
gave
it
it a
can get cut.
squeeze? No.
Do you squeeze a tree and water comes out?
I
If you
feel
squeeze it
like
hard enough,
that could happen.
I seen it.
Like a
Depends on how-
branch.
Depends on how rotten it is.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Clearly, we have
I'm
some
not
National Geographic
an
to watch.
arbor-
How to give a
Tourist.
lark crystal armor.
Why are we
Yes.
talking about this?
And I have
Because
my
she
crystal
drank
armor.
crystal.
I was also illuminated. I have the illuminated crystals from that whole little kibosh with the dragon. And all that stuff.
I was told specifically by the Dungeon Master that I'm special.
Well, that's
I'm just
true.
glowing. I don't know if that, if that's
I am an
So
or-
I have one question. I will ask for everybody kindly for no help here. No, please all silence except for Brooke
Ah.
on this non-stressful episode. Brooke, do you wish to continue your journey through the portal?
Or they said I went out already. It just
You
feels
are
heavy
going-
as I'm going
Yes.
through.
Yeah, you could just go through if you wish. Continue. Do you wish to continue?
Yes. There's no reason why I would stay.
You walk through the portal. You go to the other side, and everything feels heavy. You don't know how to explain it at first. When you get to the other side, all of a sudden you feel like you're breaking, and you feel like the empowerment of the astral crystal from before. You could tell that's what it's from.
Gone.
And all of a sudden, you're sitting there, and everyone that is on the other side sees her walk through, and it's blinding. And it's like a light that you literally, it's like the sun is right in front of you.
Oh,
And
man.
all of a sudden, you see her stand there,
I hit the deck.
and it's like first like a purplish light, and then it's like a teal light, and you see Brooke's character Ayana is made of astral crystal, complete from head to toe.
Whoa.
What?
And you're glowing like teal, and the amethyst is still within it in certain spots.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Crystal
What?
tree,
Wait,
told
am
ya.
I solid? Am I able to move still?
Yes.
Or oh my god.
But your entire body composition completely changes. There's no wood left inside. But and unfortunately,
fire.
the first thing to go in this crazy event was the tree toes. They're gone.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why he
right.
did this.
Well, now I have crystal toes.
No, it's the weirdest thing.
It's one-
because the
it's one
crystal-
giant foot.
Yeah, it's a foot.
It's no toes.
Foot.
I have crystal clubs.
Sure.
Crystal clubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No toes.
All right. I'll take
Okay,
it.
that's research for another day. We've got to get out of here.
Oh my.
I don't know how you're
This
going to
is
get up on the
crazy.
elevator.
Yeah. I still have everything that I'm able to do prior to. Okay.
Yes.
Like
If
grounding
it's-
and all
if
that kind of
it's-
stuff.
You don't know if you can ground. You're not sure.
Okay.
You take a few steps, looking at yourself. Every step you take, every move
I
you
knew
make.
that was coming a mile away. I
Get fire away, Tony.
you
get
put your hand out like, oh, here he goes.
Next 3 minutes is gonna be this kid singing the song.
I'm so excited.
Every step,
right
every step
now.
you take, you see is the imprint of the astral crystal, and like it's like glowing, and then it disappears. After like your third step, that one disappears.
Oh my god.
Cool.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you
Okay.
able to climb? 'Cause I
Am
don't
I
think
able
you're
to
going to be.
climb?
Yeah, I don't think well, you're not going to ride the elevator with us. You're too heavy.
Yeah.
That's the question I've got for you. How are we going to get out of here?
Provided the elevator still works. There's
I'll
no
have to
telling what
wait.
Bellamont done.
Would I have to wait?
Oh,
can't go on
speaking
the
of
left?
which,
Okay, so you begin to look for what you can do.
Yeah.
Around. Roll spear check.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
got it. I got that.
Thank
I
you.
was with you on that.
Last week's Phil was asking spirit questions.
Whoa.
Oh,
your
yeah,
check?
that's true.
Is it a-
No, fives. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
You're looking for a way to go. Everyone's wondering, and then all of a sudden, like I would look at this room and go recognize a door and just say, "Oh, there's a door. There's a way out." All of a sudden, you look back at the portal, and you can see other connections through the portal. Like you can walk through it and just come out the other side. You believe you can traverse it in like one shot, using the nether as like your pass through.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Hold on. This is a lot. I look at the portal that's still open, and I could walk through it and just know my destination on the other side.
Well, yes and no. You
or I
don't
just see an exit.
like you. Yes. Well, you know there's an exit and it's a place. Doesn't mean you know what the place is.
Right, right.
But you can almost. It's like going on the elevator, but you can see the floors you're going to before you are about to get on the elevator.
It's like the Great Glass Elevator.
Yes.
It's like you're at the mall. It's a glass elevator. And you see what's on the
Those two
second level.
flights, though.
Yeah, it's only two flights.
It's always two.
I wish it was more. Okay. So I relay that to everyone. Would they be able to come with me? Like if I...
You believe that you could take people in your aura.
Okay. Oh, you're not there.
It feels like since you're made of astral crystal,
Yes.
this just feels like a home to you. It feels like
Natural.
very
Natural.
natural. Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
exactly.
So I explained that to Travis and everyone that's with me.
Okay, so for the next few minutes, you do that.
Okay.
The gnomes are checking out the lift, and they are calling the lift down. They
Okay.
pull the lever, and they're waiting for it. A
While-
lot of them
while
are
we're-
taking a perimeter, looking for.
So that guy
Anybody
failed. Didn't
bad?
we ask somebody
But
to send
we
it
know-
down?
I did,
Or,
but the
or,
thing is-
or call it. We left gnomes there.
No, we did, but things happened in between them, like the Christor
Really?
thing. Like Christor was there
Yeah.
last time I checked, and then when I went out again,
right,
he was
and then he
gone.
was
So
gone.
things happened in between that time.
Something's
What,
going
what
on.
are we
Yeah.
sending them for
Right,
if we know that the ship is gone? Ayana knows the ship is gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
So what?
technically,
what are we sending
we
them
we
to?
we
Trying
don't
to
know
get
the
outta
ship's
here.
gone.
That's true.
I
We don't know the ship's gone.
No, she does. She
No, the
jumped
ship-
down from the
ship's
top. She
gone.
totally
I,
knows.
I
Ayana
saw
knows.
it. I
Well, you
saw
know
it
that
fly away.
You know the crystal. Yeah, you know that.
I saw it fly
You don't know
away.
where it went, but you know
Right.
when.
I
She
She
knows
know
it's
it's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Well, we also
And
don't know
this
how
is-
long we've been in this in that portal.
Right.
Yeah.
Time works differently in there than here. So, with that saying, I get on the arcane communicator. Hey, is it hello? Anybody out there? Christoph, Zim,
Jacques.
anybody?
Nothing.
That's not good.
No.
I want to turn to Ayana and go to her. You're saying that you can see through and see other destinations. Can you see salvation?
I can see outpoints. I don't know exactly.
But you've been to salvation. You'd recognize it. Is salvation one of your
Can I
outpoints?
see that though? Can I see
When he-
salvation through an outpoint?
When he asks you
Uh-huh.
about salvation, you can you can see the Temple of the Ancients.
Because it'd be a good way to get the gnomes can go through to salvation. Like then it's where the astral crystal would be the most beneficial.
Okay.
It's with the ships then, and they're safe, and then we can work out what's going on without having to worry about all this stuff. It's just an option.
Okay. That's a good option. Another question. When I look at the other outpoints, do I see any other celestial temples or ancients temples at any other portal?
Nothing that you recognize. Okay. I take that back. There's one that is you get like a vision of like a grand temple, something that we might see on Earth as like a Mayan temple, but it's gigantic. It's huge, and it's made. The whole thing's just made of crystal instead of that yellowish stone. That whatever that stone would be.
Okay, I relay that to them as well.
You do see get visions of other worlds.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go there, do you think you could come back?
I believe so.
You also believe that you could close this portal for good. But if you close a portal, you can't reopen it.
can close this portal, and I think that this is what is most important at this moment.
I think the
Cool.
best one would be to send those gnomes to Salvation
Yeah.
and then close
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Because
You
having
can get
having all the astral crystal in Salvation, that's so important.
Yeah, if you can get them to salvation and come back, then you can close the portal. We'll be fine here until then.
You could go through the portal and close behind you and go to your
Yes.
location. Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So-
wouldn't be able to, from how you feel, you wouldn't be able to stop in the Nether.
Right. You just
Just
have to
gonna zoom
go
through it.
zoom. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I. So okay. So this is what we're doing.
So that's what you just.
Are you,
Sorry to keep interrupting, but that's what you lose by closing this portal. You lose the ability to travel the Nether.
So when I go from this portal to another portal.
You can only like go from A to B. It's like you only get on the train and get off the train. You can't walk through the train. So if there's a moment in the future where I bring back to this moment and said you close the portal, you cannot traverse the Nether. This is what I'm referring to.
But
I
if she
can't
was in
traverse the
another,
Nether, but I could possibly star path somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You're
Okay.
basically star pathing. Yes.
Okay. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the last portal left on Andaria, correct?
It is, and you can feel that.
Yes. It's very important that Kinos isn't able to come through to Andaria. This is
you
what
also
has
know
to
from
happen.
you'll also know from last week, Phil found 7 connections in the Nether to different places.
Right.
I did do that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, do go on.
I remember my first portal.
Adorable.
So
I
even
know
though
the carpets to the portals from Lord
so
James.
even though this portal would be closed technically, you would still have other places you could star path from. It's just
Correct.
not you wouldn't get back here.
That's okay. I do that. I close this portal.
are you sending?
just
Before you
now?
do that, are you sending the gnomes to Salvation?
Yes, we're all going to.
So where does everybody? Tell me the movements first. Where does everybody go?
Everyone goes within my aura.
Okay, and then everybody goes.
We're all going.
We're not there. We're
Sorry,
not
they're
there.
not
sorry, you're not
there.
there.
The
Okay, we're all
gnomes,
going with you?
Would you like to come? Yes.
I guess. I mean,
This is the only way
Well-
to close this portal and to guarantee Andaria's safety from Kanos
that
being
was
able
what
to.
we were sent here to do. Close
Correct.
this, right? So
Correct. I feel like we can always contact Gatrum when we get to Salvation.
Are we better to
What a-
stay here and look around, find out what's going
a-
on?
Yeah, we got people missing here.
Are we wanting to leave everyone? I mean, we could just send the gnomes through so we don't have to worry about them anymore and get the astral crystal. So we've done our bargain with the Red Knight and that's all covered. And then we can find out what's going on here in Solst. Because there's something strange going on.
This portal needs to be closed.
Yeah, I still close the portal. No problem with that. But we stay here and
I
that's
think
the
it's too
other
much
option.
of a risk. Kanos can show up at any time.
No, you can close the portal, but we stay here in
Oh, you
Solst.
guys stay there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
And-
you can go through the
Okay.
portal, take them to Salvation, come back, then close the portal.
Okay, before
Right,
I do that,
they feel like, yeah. You see what he's saying? Like,
I understand.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Before I do
understand.
that, I want to make sure. Before I do that, I want to make sure. Is there some way that we can stay in touch
With who?
with them while they're here?
No, you're gonna come back and be with them.
I'm
He's-
not.
That's what he's been saying.
Right.
And
That's what he was
No.
saying.
you said you
No,
understand.
I'm leaving them. No, because he said I'm leaving them there.
You're
and
leaving
I'm
them there,
not
and then you're
taking-
coming back.
No, I'm not coming back.
Okay,
I'm
but that's
closing
not
the-
what Richard was
I'm
saying.
coming back another way. I'm not coming back from that portal.
He's saying you can come back the same way and then close the portal from
Once
this
you
spot
come back.
and be with them.
So you have options. Is what he's saying. Like, because
Where do you want to be when you close the portal? is the
Richard was
question.
suggesting that you bring the gnomes and then
Bring the
you come
gnomes, then
back
you come
here.
back, and then close the portal, so that you're all here to figure out the rest of the mission here.
Right, so you can finish that mission. That's what they're saying.
Right. Or not. If you wanted to not do that, you know.
You could
We-
stay in
we do
Salvation,
that?
Abandon
Or-
us like the other two did.
or you could even go try and see if you can find the other two.
Right.
Can you
That's
pick
what
up their? Can you pick
feel
up
like
their?
some time
their
with the temple
souls?
might be necessary. The time outside, it goes a lot faster than the time inside.
Right.
So
Do you think, like, where do you want to look for them? Is that what?
perhaps when we get to the salvation and when we're within the temple, maybe we can
Oh, you
Could it
think
be
from
possible
there you
that-
think you could search for them? Really?
It's possible Altari could help us if he's available there, or maybe I'm able to do it myself. I don't know. The Red Knight did say that we were able to do what Altari was able to do also. We just hadn't realized it yet. Perhaps we're getting closer to the point where we can.
Mm.
He said Altari could destroy all the Kaironite ships by using the heart of Andaria. And that we could do the same. We just don't realize it.
Okay. All right. So you want to go? And
I'm gonna
All of a
go-
sudden, you hear.
There it is.
Oh boy.
You see glowing like purple is Arcanum, and you see you
Oh,
immediately. Anyone who has soul sight, there is probably like 20 souls
Huh.
chained to him.
What?
One of those souls is Zim,
oh.
and he goes. The portal glimmers. He goes through into the Nether.
Oh my god.
No.
Too much talking.
Great. Now we got to go in there and get him.
That's true, actually. If you closed it, it would not have happened. Not have happened.
But when we've had a chance to do something,
That's
if
what
he
I
just
wanted to
landed,
do.
we
Dude,
didn't.
No.
guys,
you didn't.
come on, man.
Oh, you dog.
Okay, well, I'm going.
The gnomes need to get out of here.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm
main
taking the
thing.
gnome- I'm-
We've
I'm
got to get the
bringing them-
gnomes away.
I'm
We
bringing
need
them
this
over-
astral crystal to be safe and secure.
I'm bringing it over to salvation. I'm closing this portal.
Okay, so you're gonna bring the gnomes into that portal where the whatever that was went in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What? He went in
Do you-
there?
He
Yeah,
went,
he went
he
in-
went into that portal.
He went to the portal of salvation
No.
No, he went into the portal into
of
the
the
Nether.
nether.
Right.
Oh. God. Am I able to close the portal without going through it?
Yeah, you can close it right there.
Then I can never travel again.
Correct. Well, no, you can travel again, but you can't do it
Not
through
through
here.
this portal.
Not through that
And
portal.
you'll never, unless you find another rip open into the Nether, you cannot traverse the Nether.
Is it like you're just eliminating a door that goes into a house? Like
Yeah,
you get back into the
kinda,
house, but you gotta
right.
find another door.
Right, and if you do eliminate that, if you lock that door permanently, all
Yeah.
you can do is touch the door and appear where or another door is to the back door. You know, like you go
I
teleport
get
through.
that.
But
It's
you can't walk
we
inside.
can't
anymore.
access the nether, but we can still potentially travel
Right.
through it, even though we're not accessing
This isn't gonna mess
Oh,
up
Okay, I see.
like
No.
star pathing, is it?
I'm gonna mess
You
it
know?
up.
Wait.
Yeah, everything will
it.
be fine.
Could. It could.
Oh, I don't like that look.
It
Yeah,
could.
but you said I could still touch Star Path. It would still be
For
a
one,
way
I
to
didn't
Star
say
Path.
anything now.
I mean,
I didn't say
oh.
anything. He's saying stuff. I was
what you-
quiet.
what
Things
you-
are being
You
said.
can't give a look.
But you
There's
said-
a look there.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
look.
Wait, what you just said about you could touch the door and you'd be on the other side. So that
Right,
technically
like
you
I
could
keep
still
explaining it.
travel. Okay.
You can use it as like a warp zone. You go from here to there. You know.
Right.
Okay. But
But
am
you're
I
not-
able to see the other warp zones where they are?
Yeah. Yeah. But but in this case with this door, because it's like a rip, it's a portal that
We
was
were able
created.
to access the nether.
You can go through the Nether and go into that
Go
world.
into the nether, but now
If you close this, you can only do the star pathing ability like you did before, but you can't go into the Nether.
right.
And I can find. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's more important. This portal has to be closed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Has to be.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Just
know why?
do
Oh.
a spirit check and you can close it. Give me 2 successes.
Wait. So who's gonna be? So no one's in there now.
Well,
Well,
they went in
I
there.
mean, they went in there.
yes.
Who's
so
they?
to be clear, before you make this roll, because I am going to hold you to the roll when you make it, this creature or Archnum, whatever it is, went into the Nether with many souls attached to it. Zim is one of them. Archnum is another. Vigorish is another. And you can sense, the only thing I will tell you is that
Uh-huh.
they went into the Nether to be in the Nether. If they're
Uh,
going to leave at
With-
some point, who knows? Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. They don't. But they are in the Nether.
With
So when you make that
millions
roll, you will
of
close
souls.
the portal into the Nether.
the only way that we know of getting in there.
Another
Do-
thing is that if we close the portal, there's no getting essence, there's no getting other freeing all the Charonite souls. We've got no way of any of that there.
There
So the
is a
question you've
way.
got to
It's
ask
just
yourself,
that we don't have access this way. We have to find another
yeah,
way.
but we can't guarantee we'll actually find.
It's very
There is
hard to
other
open
ways,
the
but there's
portal
no
at this
guarantee
moment.
we'll find. It could take us
Okay.
hundreds of years to find another portal. I'm just throwing it out there. Are you
Trees live very long.
100% certain that you don't want to go into the nether?
I'm
Are
100%
you want?
certain that I don't want Kanos to be able to reach Andaria. That's what I'm 100% certain about. And if this is the last portal from the Nether that Kanos could possibly get to Andaria through, I would like that to be closed.
Yeah,
He
and,
could
and
go-
also like if the
Well,
goal
in that
was
case,
to
stop
close it
thinking
off-
about it and make your roll, and let's close the
Yeah,
thing.
up to you.
Yeah.
You have the roll.
So who's with me?
Just the gnomes are with you.
The gnomes, you guys aren't with me anymore?
Nope.
All of a sudden,
Can I roll first?
I was going to do something in your benefit.
Okay.
Do you want to be there? Would you have gone down there?
Who?
Vigorish.
Yeah,
Vigorish appears.
I run right back into the.
When the elevator comes down the lift, Vigorish is on it. And immediately everyone's like, oh my god, a vampire lord. And then immediately those that know
recognize
him,
him,
it's
yeah.
Vigorish.
I would zip right into the nether. If I
He
would
looks at you. He goes right back.
no I
Do
would
you say nothing? You zip right
yeah
through.
I don't know them.
You
Well-
do. He just said you recognize us. We know each other when we see each
Oh,
other.
as a star seeker.
No.
As
No.
Amicia.
Yes.
Y'all
So-
recognize him,
you're-
not
you're
the other way around.
So Vigorish isn't awoken like a star seeker is, like he is a star seeker. They look familiar to
we-
you.
We recognize him.
Right. They do feel like friendly to you and almost familiar to you, but that's where it ends.
I say Vigorish. Vigorish, don't.
Where was Arcanum? Where did he go?
He went in the
Vigorish,
portal.
It's me, Abyssia. It's Maya. It's Asha. Vigorish. I know this is a lot. Arcanum just ran into the portal. With your soul. With Arcanum's soul. It wasn't Arcanum that ran into the portal. It's what's called a... Do we know the name of it? We knew the name of them, right?
Lickendock.
The Glegan dog.
Gleggins.
Do like
yeah.
Gleggins. Sounds like some disease. I got Gleggins.
If you believe you have Gleggins,
It's a
Call a
creature
duck.
that takes on souls.
Five stars, boys.
Sick.
He has my soul. I'm getting it back. I run into the nether.
Oh boy, yeah, that benefited me.
Did you call him a doughboy?
No, I said,
Sounds like it.
You doughboy.
You doughboy.
I
Has there
said,
ever been
oh,
like a fat vampire?
no. I said, oh,
Oh man,
boy. Like, oh boy. Okay.
probably.
I'm
Is
closing
that
this
how you
portal.
would play him?
Yeah.
Godspeed, Vigorish.
Okay, so
Ancient speed.
Vigorish goes into the Nether. What do you do?
Close the portal.
Okay, roll that die.
It's heavy.
Oh man. This changes everything.
1,
Ooh.
2.
Whoa.
Okay, so you close the portal. Your access to the Nether is gone. The portal is closed.
Okay. Sorry.
Everyone just kind of stands there and looks at what was a portal.
What happened to the vines and everything that were coming out of it? Anyway,
Dust.
okay.
All right.
How do you feel,
Nope.
Travis?
We're on our own, boys.
Yeah.
There's no point in staying down here. We gotta get up top.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Elevator coming down.
It's there.
Elevator's already
That's
down.
how Vigorish came down.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
right. All right. I get on the elevator.
Did you actually ever send the gnomes to salvation?
No.
No.
They're here with
No, the
us.
gnomes are here.
Exactly.
I'm
That's what I
getting on
said.
the
You should have
elevator.
sent the gnomes. Now we've got to try and protect all this gnomes, all the astral crystal, and you shut the portal before you actually got them to safety. Shouldn't have been done.
Well, our first mission was to shut this portal, and I'm protecting Andaria from Kinos' arrival. That was our mission. The Astral
was
Crystal
one of
was
them.
just extra, remember?
We
Yeah,
did get it.
and we had it. All they had to do was get there.
We have it. We still have it.
We have no ship either.
True.
Do I feel that?
Are,
if
are you
I-
guys already on the lift?
I am.
I'm not.
Yes.
Okay, everyone is on the lift. What are you doing?
I want to. I want to get. Do I get a sense that I could star path from right where I am?
No.
Okay.
Elevator lift.
Okay. I-
Hey, that's good. That's good.
was-
That was good. That was good.
I knew this might be a sore point, but
I like where your head's at.
Wait. So the gnomes are.
On the
The
lift
gnomes
with
are not.
me.
yeah, everyone's going up except for you. You also don't know if the elevator could take your weight. It,
Well,
you
yeah,
might- it might
that's
have
why.
to be
I
you.
figured we'll send it back down for you. I mean,
It'll be like 15, 20 minutes you waiting though.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I was going to. Would I have been able to have used a fate point, turned into Andaria, and brought the gnomes, had the gnomes transported to Salvation? Could I use a fate point for
No,
that?
you can't do that. How would
not?
you have done that?
If I turned to Andaria, the planet, and I just had the gnomes be returned to my heart?
No, you can't do that.
I'm afraid you can't do that.
I'm afraid you can't do that. You can turn to Abyssia. Abyssia has powers of Vendara, yes.
No, but I can turn into Andaria. That's
Mhm.
why. Yeah.
Well, Daria is Abyssia. yeah.
So why couldn't I do that? I'm sorry. Why couldn't I take the gnomes and as the planet have them go to her heart?
Because that wasn't one of her powers. She's never able to do that.
That's never happened before. She's never had to do that before, and her heart was never together before. So I don't know. It's worth asking.
It's a good question. You could try it. I've already given you half.
Well, if you told me an
half
answer, I'm not
yeah.
gonna try it. But just thinking. Okay. Okay, so they go up. I guess I'm there by myself.
You chill out. You're in the darkness. You're glowing. You are your own light,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
and you just wait.
Yep.
Time passes. You guys reach the top. As you're getting close to the top, you hear, they're coming. They rise.
get ready for
As,
a
as,
battle.
as it comes up, you see in the corners of the room are vampires like lurking around the room.
It's great. It's good for you guys.
It's good for you guys. I love this for you.
Could have figured something out, but
Who is taking a leadership role here? Somebody jump into leadership role.
Me.
Rip.
Okay.
I mean,
So now you can try to run this through to try to get to another place of safety because you are in a place where you're kind of surrounded and you're kind of in a kill box. So we'll do like the quick rolls and escape, or you can fight this out. What would you like to do? Or unless you have another option, of course.
yeah. Let's run and gun it. You
Okay.
know, yeah.
So the quick way is we're gonna roll for all the gnomes.
I knew that was coming.
Question.
Gnomes
Question
are going
first.
down. We're losing
Oh,
gnomes.
yeah, I know.
That's just
Hold
what's
on.
happening.
Question first. How far up is the closest one? The vampire.
How far up? What do you mean up?
How far up? What's the what's the distance between us and the closest vampire?
About 30 feet.
30 feet? Good.
Yeah.
Then in that case, I'm going to activate the emerald and use primal mist. Create an area of green mist within range, which is 30 feet. All targets within this area take skill number of damage per round in its mystic energy.
Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna do these rolls. I'll contribute that into the factor of it, and we're gonna do these fast rolls, and you guys just start running, to get out of this place down the long hallway. So I believe there are.
And it's a 30-foot area effect.
I have 17. I think you have 17 gnomes.
That's the number I was thinking, and then you said it.
Yeah.
So
So 17
So it
gnomes.
has to be
One is
true.
it has to be
silver.
true.
Everyone roll a die. If you roll a 1, 2 gnomes die. If you roll a 2, 1 gnomes die. 1 gnome dies. And if you roll anything else, you're fine. I'm gonna, because of Charles's thing, I'm going to I'll negate two deaths.
Okay.
Okay, and
we're
I'll
all rolling though.
yes, we go around and roll it. This would just be an escape scene. This is what happens when you're going through. And what you're going to notice when you're running through, they are targeting the gnomes.
Of course.
For,
Maybe they're drawn to it or something.
yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Mm.
Okay, so Phil, you can start it.
4.
No gnome deaths.
3.
4.
Sick.
6.
Sick.
Me.
Okay, so no deaths.
We got Richard and Charles.
Charles.
Charles
Richard
made
got
it.
Yeah, go
5.
ahead.
Charles made it. Charles, you made
After
it.
6.
6. 6 and 5.
Okay, next round. Go ahead.
No one said nothing about another round. Just kidding. 3.
There's 4 rounds.
Oh my God. 2.
2.
So that's one.
That's another natural 6.
4. 6.
Oh, a 1.
A 1. So that's 3.
3.
I'm keeping
3?
He rolled a
Yes.
1. That's 2.
Yes.
Oh.
2 total.
I'm logging it. We're down three gnomes.
Okay, 6. And Charles, did you roll?
6.
Okay. Okay. 2 more rounds. Go ahead.
None.
Ooh,
Sick.
ooh. Close.
3.
6.
Sick.
4 for
Two.
Richard.
2 for me.
2.
2. So that's 1. Yeah, we're 4 down. Last round.
Next round. That's it. You guys doing really good. You have 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
2.
Ah,
Jinxed it.
Sorry.
There we
That's
go.
right. There's only 1 though.
4.
4.
4.
3 for me.
3 and 3.
5.
3.
We lost 5. So you said 2.
Yeah, save
So
2.
we're down 3.
Down 3. So we have 14 gnomes left. So the vampires are just picking people off. They grab some of the gnomes. When they do, they take them, they pull them into the back, they start eating on them, and they see they just grabbing the packs and trying to like get into the packs and such. You guys run out like a bat out of hell, and you get into the streets. I'm going to say that Sillery sends the lift down when you get out there. It just hits a thing and it goes starts dropping. So you guys run into the streets. Give me a plan. You're the leader. I'll give you 1 minute in game. You can confer with anybody else you want. If you give me no plan that says anything else in this, we're going to do another 2 rounds of that.
Okay.
So if you give me something better that happens that changes that and prohibits me from rolling that round, then obviously that will happen. Go ahead. You have 1 minute in real life.
Okay.
Hit Arkham's Tower. It's defensible. We've been there before. Well, you have.
That sounds pretty good.
Anywhere where we can squeeze in, I can throw that mist back up and they'll keep at least
Right,
plugging the
so-
hole.
Right. So maybe we can, sort of funnel them to a certain to the entrance. All right.
Anywhere where we can have it where we can get out and they can't follow. It's going to be hard. 'Cause, I mean, either that or we head down towards the docks. Maybe there's a ship or something. I mean, how are we going to get out of here? We need somewhere to bide us some time to try and get word to a ship.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
All right. Let's head towards the tower.
Okay, the tower is south and in the center of the city. That's where you're going, correct? 10 seconds.
All right. Yeah. To the tower.
Okay, you start heading to the tower. The tower is a bit of a run, and it's a lot longer than the run you just did. I'm going to give you another. Would you rather have 5 rounds or less rounds? But it's more likely you have a death.
Oh.
Can we spend a fate point to make it easy? better?
No.
No. I tried.
What's the difference in rolls?
5 rounds the same way you just did it, or
1 or 2?
3 rounds, but 3, 2, 1 is 1 death, 2 deaths, 3 deaths.
Ooh, jeez. 3 rounds. It's just 3 rounds, right?
3 rounds is just their harsher penalties, but a lot less dice.
Any
It's like- it's-
any benefit for Charles's mist?
Yeah, I'll remove 3 deaths.
3 deaths. 3 rounds.
Let's do 3.
do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Come on, Dan.
Okay.
Round 1.
Okay, Phil, you're up.
3.
1 death.
I'm logging it.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
2.
2 deaths. Brooke.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
1.
Oh my God.
Oh
3
my
deaths.
God.
Oh my
What'd you roll?
God.
1. Oh, 3
Wow.
deaths. Oh no. 6 and 5. Nothing
These
else.
guys.
Now again?
Good. 2 more rounds of that.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, 1 death.
4.
Thank God.
Don't forget, you can use fate points for rerolls.
Oh.
True.
Fate points.
If you want to do, if you
Can
forgot.
we do it after?
You,
I have it all logged.
Okay, okay, fine.
2.
2?
Jesus. This is all the gnomes.
Yeah, we're losing all of them. This is the total.
2
So
also.
another
Wait, this
2.
round, what did you do this round?
So this
You had
round,
1 death?
so far we have 1, 3, 6, 9,
let you continue, 'cause I
10,
got confused.
11, 12. We have 14
That's everybody.
total up to this point.
That's all of
14
them.
saved?
That's all of them.
We lost 14.
No, we lost all of them.
We had 17 though.
We lost
Not
3
anymore.
last on the first run.
Oh. We lost 14 on this round?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
this
total
is,
up to now.
you're actually, you're literally halfway through the second round, so you're halfway to the tower, and the vampires are just ascending upon you from all the buildings. You may now roll fate points if you wish to try to make a reroll.
So we have 2 3 rolls. Should we fate point those rolls, or should we fate point all, like as much as we can?
Oh my god.
Well, you can also
How many
take
fails
away,
have we
take away
got?
the 3 from.
Should we just roll them all first and see how we do, and then do fate points after? Because there's still another round. You still have to roll it.
I would say
Well,
since
they're all-
you've
they're all
reached a point
dead.
where they're all gone, you're gonna have to do something now.
Okay, so let's
For one, you can mitigate his 3. Use Charles's 3.
Okay, so boom. No,
There's 3.
no, I
So,
want to take.
so I'll let you down 11.
Yeah, so I'll leave that there. So 11.
Who didn't roll this round?
Let's-
Did we finish this round?
Yeah, I just rolled. I rolled the 2. Was the
You
last.
guys
So
did,
we're at
right?
11.
You,
Charles
you
and-
have his. You have his.
I have
too?
everyone's.
And you, Charles and Richard. Did you guys do this round?
3.
5 and 3. Oh,
Okay.
so you have 1 death from.
Yeah.
Charles.
So okay. So now we're at 15.
Okay.
Well, you saved 3.
Yeah. So 15. So now we're at 12.
You know, you 1 less down. It's a death.
That's what I'm saying. So we were at 14 without Charles's roll. With Charles's roll, we're at 15.
Oh, 15 deaths. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So are we taking Charles's 3 off of
Yes.
the cap? So 14 down to 11? Because we can't take
Well,
14,
15 to 12.
but we don't have 15. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
So it's the cap,
Well,
the cap.
Keep it at 15 because it means that someone's going to die the next
Okay,
second.
so 15 down to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep the number positive.
Yeah. So 12. We're at 12 gnomes.
That we lost.
You're about to lose, so you can roll fate
Wh-
points if you want.
So we're left with how many now? 5?
So I'll
We're left with
0.
let's
No, they're all
fate
dead.
point
Because you had
one of the
3 originally,
ones
15 in
at
this
least.
round.
Right, so
They're all gone.
you can do the big
Unless
ones.
you use fate
Yeah.
points, we've got no gnomes.
I'm gonna use a
What do we
fate
have? We
point
have
and re-roll one
2
of the
gnomes.
ones. Is it?
Just don't go crazy with the numbers right now. Just if you're going to do this, get rid of the big ones.
So
the heavy
yeah,
hitters.
So you want to reroll 3s?
We can re-roll those numbers.
Yeah, let's
Right.
re-roll the ones.
Re-roll the ones that are
Yeah.
there.
How
3
many
deaths
ones
each.
were there?
We have
I have-
3. I would re-roll the 3s first. Why don't you re-roll the 3s first?
No,
That's
the
what it says.
ones.
Oh, the ones.
You
Yeah.
mean
I thought you meant the,
the
one.
3 deaths?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the 3s. Re-roll
So
the 3s.
So okay,
Correct.
1,
3
2,
deaths? You mean?
1, 2, 3, roll.
Not 3 number 3.
No, the people who rolled 1s, let's re-roll those.
Yeah,
the worst
Yeah.
ones.
But there's
Yeah.
only 2 of them.
Yes, there's 2 of those.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Okay.
I just spent a fate point. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
Fate point.
A 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so you gain 1 back.
A 2.
At 2, you get 1
Oh.
back,
Another 2?
Terrible.
Yep.
and you cannot re-roll those again. You can you can re-roll the other ones.
Let me.
Let's
I'll-
re-roll
I'll-
some 2s.
I'll use a
So-
fate. I'll use a fate point. I'll
Re-roll
re-roll
a 2.
2. 4.
Nice.
Good.
Okay.
I'll spend a fate point. I'll re-roll a 2. Sick.
How many more do you need? How many
we have
more
another
fails
2,
have we got?
and then we have 3 1s. I'm talking in numbers of gnomes,
Right,
not
right,
rolls.
right. All right, I'll do another one.
So that's another
I'll
2.
do one.
Hold on.
I'll give you guys one.
Okay, I'll re-roll one of the 2s. Here we go. A 6.
Oh,
Sick.
Nice.
Now we have 3 1s, and the 2 2s that we can't re-roll.
Okay.
Do you want to re-roll
I
a
said
1
I'd
or
One.
no?
I got a 4,
No.
so one of those
Tricky,
ones
right?
I
is
have
gone.
5 points. I would be willing if we think it's.
It could get worse, so it's
Yeah.
almost like you
Right.
don't
Want
want
me to spend one more point?
I'm good.
No.
I'll
Save the point?
Yeah.
hold on. I'll spend one.
Yes.
And Richard said he spent one too.
And I
Okay.
rolled a 4. So
Sick. So that's a 1. Good.
That was a 1.
Oh, jeez.
Ah.
Oh, Richard.
Okay, so
We have one more. We have one more 1 we can re-roll.
No.
I personally, out of game, I don't think you should because
No,
why
I
would you
think-
want to?
2.
I wouldn't roll any ones.
we're
You have to like
re-risking.
take it.
So that's
like,
8.
So you've lost 8.
That's 8 from the 2 rounds, and then plus his
8 deaths.
8 deaths, and then his 3 will bring us to 5.
5 deaths.
Didn't you already take out the deaths?
No, because I counted the rolls that we just did, we redid from the total.
Okay.
Because we had to take it one roll at a time.
Okay, so there's 5 deaths right now.
There's 5 deaths.
Okay, so no more effects from Charles. There's 5 deaths, and you're going to continue. You have one more round. This round is going to make or break you.
How
Wait, so
far
what's
are
the
we?
total of gnomes? How many deaths have
Hold
we
on.
had? We've had 5 deaths in these 2 rounds, and then before we had
You have 9 gnomes left.
9 gnomes. Okay, 9 left.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys are running. Gnomes are going down left and right.
Last round. Let's do it.
This is it. You make it through this
Sure.
round. 4 from Richard.
2 from me.
6.
Okay, so let's go one at a
You went
time. So you rolled a 2.
I rolled
so,
a 2.
So 2 are dead.
I marked it. Yeah.
So what do you have? Like 7 left?
8. No, that's 6. We had 8. No, 9. Yeah, 7. Sorry.
7. I will now take over the
Wow.
back.
Yeah, take over.
There are 7 gnomes left. Dan's rolling.
You rolled a 1.
Roll the 1.
Oh,
There are 4
no.
gnomes left.
Reroll, Dan.
Do it after.
No, do it, guys.
You
do
know,
it now.
but saying, Dan, I'm giving you the reroll.
Do it now.
2.
It's better.
Okay, so
better.
now there's 5 gnomes
5.
left.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
1.
Oh my.
Okay, so there would be 2 gnomes left. Unless you want to do a fate roll, fate point. 6 seconds.
Reroll it, Brooke.
Charles gave it to you.
Thank you, Charles. 3.
Okay, so now there are 4 left.
Here
4
we
gnomes
go.
left.
A 3.
That's good.
That's bad.
Well, it's there now. There's 3 gnomes left, and I think we finished the round though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both of you went.
that's awful.
Oh man.
Okay, you guys get into the doors, and you just close the doors and barricade them, and you keep them out like, like at the door, like scraping everything, trying to get through.
I'll send the mist under the door, so they hit the door. They hit in the mist.
You keep 'em away. You don't know what they're doing out there, but you guys just like barricade the door and you keep them out, and you look around, and there's literally 3 gnomes left, and they're just sitting there. It's Cillery and 2 other guys. They're just like,
Oh my god.
Ayana, the lift comes down. You get on.
Yeah.
You head up. By the time you guys get into Arkham Tower, you get to the top of that lift.
Okay.
There are no vampires here.
Great.
It's not bad.
Nobody else see the.
Tons of gnome bodies though.
Oh.
Oh
None of
man.
the packs are left, right? Do I look over their little bodies?
Roll luck check.
She's not. You're not seeing bodies, are you? Is she seeing gnome bodies around?
No, they would take
Wait,
them with
where
them.
are
That's
the
what I thought. Yeah.
But the
yeah.
packs that could be there by luck.
Right.
So roll luck number of dice. You need 6s or whatever you need.
Where
You're-
can I see it?
It's
the
in under
luck?
talent.
Oh my
3.
God. 3. Okay.
Ah,
thank you.
6.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so if you roll any 6s, you find a pack.
1 6.
Okay, you find 1 pack there.
Yay! Okay. I grab the pack.
Okay.
And I seal the known bodies or no?
There's no
Okay,
bodies.
I just take 1 pack.
Plenty of blood on it though.
Yes, it's bloody.
on my limbs too. There's blood on my limbs. I understand. Okay.
Okay, so you make your way out. You make your way out, and in the distance, you can hear the carnage.
Okay.
And it's down towards Arkham Tower. Which
Okay.
way do you want to go?
I walk towards Arkham's tower.
Okay, you begin your journey there. You guys are inside, and a couple of you are just against the doors, just trying to hold the doors closed. Who would that be?
Me. I
Okay, so
guess.
it's
And
Travis.
Maybe,
Me.
maybe
Me.
Gilder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's do a roll call of who we have in the room. So we know we have it's Gilder, it's Dell, it's Travis, it's the 2 gnomes.
3
That's
gnomes.
it.
Yep.
Was it 2 gnomes?
3 gnomes. 3 gnomes.
3 gnomes.
That's it. It's a very small party. I feel like there's a lot more of you, but there's not.
Party's divided.
Yeah. So most of your. So if 1 and 2 are on the door, that's pretty much it. What? 3 gnomes
Mhm.
behind you, and it's Travis.
Dell.
The only person who's really it's just Dell is free. Yeah. So
Yep,
Gilder and
pretty
Travis
much.
is holding the doors closed. Thank God that Gilder's in a huge suit, and that's what's helping a lot. Dell, you're free to move, but you guys are barricaded in. And the 2 gnomes are free
Yeah.
to move as well.
I'm just going to start looking for a way out. If there's something like, I'm just going to search the building.
Okay, you can go up or down.
I'll go up first.
Okay, you go up and immediately you see like the second and third floor has just walls that have fallen, and you can go right to the outside, and you see there's already vampires that know this because it's commonly known. They've been here a million times. They're just not allowed in, and they're up top on buildings nearby, and like they're looking for a way to like jump in.
I was going to keep looking around, seeing what's here, and just try to find a way, had a defensible position, or a way we can get out of here safely. What else can we do?
The best way for barricading purposes, you guys could head down below, and you feel like that you'd be able to like barricade much easier. And there's
What
nowhere else to go.
are these particular doors made of?
These are wood. They're just very heavy.
Open
Yeah,
for
if there's
metal.
any chance that they could come from another level, like from another building or something, we should go down.
Yep, they'll come back and tell you that there's ways for them to come down, come across. It's like if they jump, there's a chance they'll get in.
Right. So we got
Our only hope is to go down. Find somewhere defensible.
What are your actions?
We're not there.
Sorry. What are your actions?
We're doing it.
So-
This is it.
So is there any way to like do we think the door is gonna hold it all without us standing there or no?
They're not. I mean, they're strong. I mean, eventually the store is gonna
It's gonna
start.
go.
Yeah, not like this second. You have
Right, right.
time, but you're not in a good position, and you feel kind of vulnerable because they could just start pouring in from the top.
Right. So we gotta go down.
Listen, I got the store. Get wherever you're gonna get, and turn on a light somewhere. I'll be right there.
Mm. All right.
Okay, so Travis, you leave with the gnomes.
Yeah, go
Dell,
down.
same
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
Okay, you guys just scurrying downstairs, and immediately just it turns into just like a hallway down the steps, and it's like a one way to go. It's all stone, and it leads you into a room with sarcophagi all around the room, and the sarcophagi are closed.
Mm.
Great.
Any
Dude.
light sources, places to
There are light
torches,
sources.
anything like that?
Yes, there are torches in the wall. You could tell they're magical, and they're just ever burning.
They're on.
Hmm
I guess we've got to check these caskets. We don't want to be surprised.
Okay, we're gonna head over to Ayana. Ayana, you are making your way down the road, and
How far away am I now?
you're probably about halfway there.
Okay.
And there's a couple of vampires come up against you.
Okay.
You immediately realize that they may be able to hurt you in other ways, but you're immune to the bites. They can't affect you.
Okay. I keep walking.
Yeah, you get surprised by two of them, just for roleplay's sake. You get surprised by two of them, they just dry jump on you, and they more get cut than anything else. They just get hurt, and they just try to bite you, and it just like literally
Okay.
breaks their teeth.
Do the amethyst do anything to them? Like as far as holy, nothing holy, right? Like
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Gilder?
Yep.
What are you doing? What's your plan?
Holding on. They told me there's lights down there, right?
Yeah, are you heading down or are you waiting?
I'm holding. Can I speak to Loot and Ruby?
I'm gonna say you feel like it's too early to speak to them. Like they haven't like initialized yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, hey, y'all got a light on down there?
Yeah.
Where-
No,
Okay.
You can't,
Do I hear
no,
him?
no. Oh, wait, you have communicators?
Yeah, communicators.
We
Yeah.
do
Yes.
have the,
Yes.
still have those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Be there in a second. Light port.
Oh,
150
nice.
feet.
Okay, so he teleports down into where you guys are.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the lights get a little dim, and then boom, I'm there.
The doors, they start running in. You make your way finally to outside the tower,
Uh-huh.
and you see the vampires just like break in, and they're just running in.
Okay. I put up my circle of protection,
We light it up.
and I walk to the edge of it. Does it follow me, or it stays where it doesn't stay with me?
It's immobile, so if you create a circle protection, it just stays on you, and
Okay.
it stays there, and you can walk around
Go.
amongst
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So I go as I'm walking into I walk into the tower,
Okay.
and then I want to put my circle protection up when I'm am I in the tower? Like, am I? When you say I'm there, am I in front of the tower? Am I?
You're like outside of the tower, maybe like 50 feet, like looking into
Okay.
it.
Now-
coming
Okay.
in.
I walk
Keep-
into the
keep-
tower.
Keep
and I
it
put up my
keep in
circle
mind.
protection.
Keep in mind my primal mist is in front of the door, so they were taking 5d6 damage while they were standing there.
Oh,
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Does that do anything to?
Yeah, I'm gonna lessen the numbers, but some get in. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So once I go in, I set up the circle of protection inside. I guess that first floor, wherever I am.
Okay. You make your way in. They've gone in. They've gone all directions. Some have
yeah.
gone up. Some have gone down. And you create a circle of protection.
Yes.
And the ones that try to come in are immediately just getting hurt and overpowered. They either have to flee or they're just taking damage. But you
Okay.
see bodies that are dead from or dead
The mist.
from the mist
Dead
right
or
outside
dead.
the dead.
Okay.
And it's working. Like you're creating a defensive barrier.
Okay. The stairway that they went down, is it in the middle of the building or off to the side? Arkham Tower, wasn't it in the middle?
To the middle of the city.
Okay. No, in the middle of the tower. I'm saying the staircase to go down where they went.
Oh.
It's in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for my circular protection, does it extend
It's a
below?
sphere.
It's a sphere. Okay. So how far down did they go? And
They're outside of the sphere. Well, you don't know that.
yeah,
Well, no, you've been.
I don't know how far down they are though.
I don't think you've ever had a character that's ever gone down.
No.
You think that it's a little bit outside of the range, but like you're also hurting the ones that are below you right now. Like
Right.
you're hurting them.
Okay.
Effectively, you're probably doing enough to stop them from overwhelming
Getting
them.
coming. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay, we're
I
gonna.
yell at.
Let's.
Do they know I'm in there?
I don't think they were aware you're there. But let's go down
Okay.
to the bottom now.
I was
So,
gonna say a scream. I don't.
so Travis, you're there.
Mhm.
Gilder, Dell. You guys are in the bottom. The sarcophagi are there, and we're gonna take it back a step. So, Ayana has not entered the building yet. What do you guys want to do? You probably have like say 30
just-
seconds before that.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a lovely place. Great.
I'm gonna go and tap Travis and go. Let's check him. I'll open. You get ready.
All right. I take my
Okay.
guns out.
While they're doing that, is there a
Oh
door?
my
How'd they
God.
get in here?
I came down the steps.
There's one door, one way in.
Okay. Is it made of wood?
It's all stone in here. Oh, is the door made of wood?
Yeah.
There's a wooden door, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm barricading the door with me.
Okay. So the two of you plus the gnomes are there. Gnomes take the packs off. Like, oh, this is heavy.
Relax.
Yep. Okay, so who opens it? You do it, right?
He's opening it, and I'm standing there point
Okay.
blank.
You
Oh,
open one of the
no.
you open the first sarcophagi.
Mm.
There is someone inside. This person or body or whatever it is laying down. Who is it?
The first sarcophagi?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Aurelius?
Caddick. No.
Is it Aurelius?
Lord Alderon.
Or Hathill?
No.
Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That wasn't a clock, right? Okay.
I'm gonna look at Travis and go.
Oh my God.
So wait,
What do you
know-
reckon?
Bordeaux,
we
you
reckon-
recognize, oh, we recognize him. Is he moving? Does he move?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, who's in there?
Oh my God.
Bardo.
Oh my
What?
God.
Bardo? Is that another one of his clones?
Maybe.
All right, close this one up.
Wait, hold on. Just out of curiosity, see if he's got a watch.
Oh, now you want to use a watch. This
Yeah,
guy over
I'll-
here.
I'll check him.
It's a wild idea that the watch is there just for the fun of it. The four
Roll.
of you at a table roll. If you all roll a 6, there's a watch there.
We all have to roll a 6?
Oh yeah, because it's,
Only one die?
it's absolutely
I
ridiculous.
rolled a 1.
Okay,
There's no watch.
it's already over.
One.
Oh, okay. If you all roll all ones, no, I'm kidding.
No, I didn't.
Meh.
Okay, what do you want to do?
There's a negative watch there for all.
Yeah, yeah.
Snoopy watch. It's not the right one.
Mm-hmm.
Snoopy.
Is that to get the arm?
The karate chop Snoopy.
Okay, what are you doing? Role play.
All right, you done searching this guy?
There's
At
no.
this time,
He
you
doesn't. He
hear-
doesn't
you
have a
hear
what.
Vampire at the door, and immediately they screaming.
Oh boy.
Then I
You go downstairs?
immediately,
I start to go downstairs if I hear that. Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way
Immedi-
downstairs, and the screaming just gets worse as you go down. You feel like you're causing it. You are.
Okay.
You go downstairs, and you're outside the door that's being barricaded.
Okay.
You can see through the door some of the slits of the door that like you're pretty sure it's Gilder behind it holding the door.
Do
Okay.
we see the
I
like
see
her
it too.
barrier at this point?
do we see the light of her coming down the steps?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
clear. Yes. 100%. You know it's her.
Okay.
Okay. Ayana.
Take out these guys at the door.
Not anymore. I just start bashing them.
They're dead. They died.
Oh, okay.
They,
Okay,
they, at this point, they've been in it so long.
Open the door.
I open it.
You open the door
Sorry,
from
guys.
Right.
above. You hear it repopulating with the vampire just in the distance. They are not coming down.
They're all up top.
Yeah, they're all up top. You enter. I imagine you close the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, you go inside.
Okay, let's check this. These other sarcophagi. See what's
Ran.
actually in here.
It wasn't good. It
Are
wasn't
you
pretty.
turning your thing off or are you leaving it on?
Leaving it on.
And by the way, I'm assuming that you keep doing it and then keep
yes, I
recasting
have
it.
to recast that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on right now.
It was bad. We lost most of the gnomes.
I found this in the alley.
Oh wow.
So maybe not all lost. We lost the gnomes, but maybe we can get the astral crystal still.
Maybe.
Yes.
Out of 4 packs? Doubtful. Not enough anyway.
Something. It's better than nothing.
We're gonna
Should have just
hold off.
portaled them up to salvation. We could have saved all of them.
Richard
Yes.
salty about
It's Frosty.
Yep.
So
So let's not let's not dwell on the past. What's done is done.
Let's move on.
Yes. We'll get them there.
We're gonna step away from this right now. We're gonna go on over to another world.
Oh
somewhere
boy.
else.
Other,
I've been
Oh,
waiting for this
no.
so long.
other worlds.
I'm so
with
excited.
Phil and Dan.
You guys are sitting in this large craft that is the size of a capital ship. You're on a planet of unknown origin. You've never been here before. You don't know what planet it is.
Hmm.
And the two of you are just walking around this scenario in a very different scenario from what is going before.
It's very peaceful.
What we just played today. And you're very unsure about this technology. What would you like to do?
We're just in the ship right now.
Give me a moment, will you? Just one moment.
Yeah.
Wizards Council.
Ah,
Ah.
Yes,
okay.
I will do that.
He disappears. All of a sudden, you're hanging out. How long are you in there? So read what
You may
wizards-
speak to your mentor wizard in the pocket dimension for 1 minute out of game.
Sick.
In game, utilizes 0 wit, distance or plane is not a factor.
Okay, so you walk into like this like whitish matrix kind of room or nothingness, and you see the dragon wizard is there.
Oh my god.
I'm in a bit of a bind.
I know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were meant. I was like, yes, I agree.
yeah. No. Yeah.
Right, you are.
Obvious.
And your meeting's over.
You caught on,
And
eh?
that's the meeting. See y'all next week.
I agree. Good luck. Okay, so I will play. Do you want to play the him, or do you want me to play him?
You can play him.
Do I play him Goofy Phil, or do I play?
You can play him as you want.
He's goofy, but you evolved into like
Yeah.
you've been around a long time, so now you play him differently.
I would be surprised. But
Old, mature Goofy.
it's a little.
Here,
I would,
see,
you know what?
here we
I
go.
Would,
Mature Goofy.
I would play it as hilarious.
You would?
It would be. This would be funny. Like this is kind of funny. Yeah, that's what it would be.
That's what you want right
That's
now?
what it would be. Like, and he knows it's serious, but it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in a bit of a situation.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought you'd say. Any advice? Any words of wisdom? Any help you can offer? Do you know where we are? You know this symbol? Can you figure this out?
I haven't seen a that symbol before. You're on a different planet? Are you in the same solar system?
We're on a different planet. I couldn't tell you solar system information.
Yeah. Seems like you went down the old dusty road somewhere far away.
Why you like this? If there's anything you can do or anyone you can speak to.
Okay, hold. Describe to me what you see.
There's three what seems to be like ancient crystals. There's an amethyst, a ruby, and an amber. They're huge. They look like the ancient crystals.
Like the ancient crystals.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's huge ships here. There's huge ships here with a writing I can't understand. I touched a crystal and I went from the nether to reality again.
Okay, lots to take in. Okay, uh-huh.
If there's anyone you can speak to who might know about this information, perhaps can figure out what I should do, that would be wonderful. But we're running out of time.
Tell me more about the world.
The world seems to be like it's almost destroyed. There's no people here. It has been, looks like it may be ravaged by war or disaster of some sort. That is all I can say.
Is there a star in the sky?
Is there a star in the sky? A star in the sky. That is a good question. I do not have that answer.
If there's a blue star in your proximity, then you are on Kieran.
Okay, there's a blue star in our proximity around Kieran. Okay.
If not, you may be on.
Oh, damn it.
I look for a blue. I tell him what I just happened, and I tell him about the blue star. And then I look for the blue star.
Now that I'm aware of this, like, do I see a sun? Is it the daytime? Is it the nighttime?
So it's not. There's no star in the sky right now. At least where you are seeing. And if this was Kieran, then you don't know if you're rotating. You just don't see it. So looking around, you don't. The only thing I described to you before is that this world was like bluish, and then when you got in, it was more colors than that.
Is it daytime, nighttime?
It's like somewhere in between.
Can I try and star path?
You would call it day, but like now that you're asking this question with this intent, it's somewhere in between.
I would like to try and star path to the diamond at the tower.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Okay, so you appear next.
Give me another moment.
Chronomancer.
Okay.
Give me another moment.
Dax is like, what kind of trip is this that I'm on here?
One success, two success, three success, four success, five success, six success.
Oh my god.
Okay. So now that you're trying to actually do this giant star pathing with your body,
Yes.
you will now learn that you are able to do it, but it will cost you a fate point.
Jeez. Okay.
You have enough to get back?
You see his body get stretched and like disappears.
So I moved physically.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Do I know if I would be able to do that back and then bring him with me?
Well, right now you appear in the diamond in a tower,
Okay.
floating near salvation. You're smoking.
Okay, so wait. So where am I? I'm in the diamond. Where's is that? What tower is that? That's the.
Well, I will answer it by giving you a description because if you don't remember, you don't remember. You are in a tower.
It's a Chronomancer's tower.
It's a Chronomancer's tower,
Yeah.
and it's floating in space.
Yeah, and it's kind of near where we
can't
by
answer that.
Wexel's civilization over there. Yeah.
Can't help it.
Can I reach there? Okay.
Can you?
No. Is there anyone in this tower at the moment? Is there anyone here in this area?
You can walk around.
I'll walk around. I will do that.
Okay.
Okay. Is nothing? Nobody?
Nobody's there.
Nobody's here. Can I connect with? Ooh. Can I connect with Fate? Because he's crystal-like.
How do you want to do that?
Can I try and see if like my star pathing can pick up on him?
You try and it fails. So close.
So close. Can I connect with?
Wait, you said no one's in the tower? He didn't see anyone? Oh.
No.
Can I connect with? What else would be in there? There was the old portal that was
I'm gonna let you think.
closed.
I'm gonna go back to
Yeah,
Dan.
go back to Dan.
Okay, Dan. You were by yourself.
I want to do something. I'm going to try something a little wild.
I like this.
I want to use a fate point
I'm so excited.
Yes.
to turn into one of my past characters.
Ooh, I'm gonna guess. Hutch.
No.
Ha!
You're,
They-
you were so excited for me, and then you were so disappointed in me.
Think of the situation that I'm in.
You're with a ship.
Yeah.
Zeraxel?
No.
Oh, Deltuven.
No.
That's like. Oh, I don't. Okay, I honestly don't know.
I'm on a ship. I don't recognize any of the technology. Don't recognize any of the writing. I'm on a planet I've never seen before.
Are you turning into
The Astral Elf.
No.
Bravo? I mean,
Bravo.
Captain
Oh
Schman.
my God.
Wow.
What was my character's name?
Captain Schman.
Not Captain Schman. That was an NPC that I played.
Bravo.
No. You're in the right campaign.
Co?
Are you Scroll plus one?
Yes.
Man.
What's his name?
Drucken Pan.
Drunken Pan.
Right.
So you turn
Drucken.
into an old Star Wars D&D character.
Oh my god.
Drucken. So for one round, you become Drucken.
I want to look around. Do I recognize the ship? Do I recognize the writing? Can I take off on the ship?
This ship uses crystal technology. It is very different than anything that Drucken has seen about, but he's heard about something like this. So it's like soul-based technology from your perspective. And it's just very exotic. And if you sat in a chair, you knew how to do it, and you were mentally strong enough to do it, you could activate it. It runs on crystals in a whole like matrix of them.
Okay.
He's gone. You remember those facts?
But before I left, I want to make sure I look at the writing. Can I read the writing?
No.
Okay.
It was a good try, man. It was
Oh,
good.
you
That
gained
was
some
good.
knowledge. You got some stuff
was-
from it.
It was
I guess.
Phil?
it's a good try.
Can I? Can I?
Do
I am really stuck here
Does
because
it come back to you?
yeah, come back to me.
Dan, it's back to you.
I mean, what? So I know I'm on a ship that's run on a large matrix of crystals.
Yes.
Do I remember as Drucken just any idea of a button to press, a lever to pull?
Everything I told you some stuff. But you already tried to sit in the chair, and it's not working. Drucken is not familiar with this technology. It's just how it is.
All right, I want to look around the ship and see if I can find some kind of depository of crystals.
Okay, you walk around the ship. You spend. I would imagine he's gone for a bit. You spend the next like 30 minutes just walking around.
Oh man.
And it
30
is-
minutes.
Yeah, flipping switches.
It's like dun 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 dun. Push 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 push. You walk around the entire ship, and in the ship, you go into one room where it's the same kind of crystals we keep talking about. These large ancient crystals is on its side, rotating, and all on this chamber, which is kind of like a roller rolling around it. There are crystals in a precise matrix, just running around and just rotating. And you believe you're like in the center of the ship.
Do I see any kind of control panel anywhere in this room?
Yes. Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks similar to the technology a little bit. If that was, it's not even similar to that. It's crystals
That
inlaid
was-
into like a console,
that was
and they're all like lined up in order. And there's also like
Seems different.
obsidian like surrounding all of that.
Zeraxel might actually know this, right?
I thought.
You could try anything you like.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. Can I take the crystals out?
No. You try to take one out. When you do so, it lights up. First one's ruby. Lights up.
Oh. How many are there?
7.
7. I want to touch all of them.
It'll light up. And you see the center. It starts rotating faster, and the chamber starts rotating the opposite way.
Yes. I run back to the pilot's chair. Sit down.
The pilot chair is lit up, and it's these like little small like crystals, like small shards going all the way down to the chair.
Okay. Like from where?
It like hangs from the ceiling and comes down, and like kind of like a cable, and then it goes into the chair and just goes all the way down.
All right, so I sit down in the chair,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take the crystal cable
I fear for you.
and just.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Okay, so there's a cable right here, and you just take it and put it into your forehead.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Okay, so you sit down in the chair.
Yeah.
So once you sit down in the chair, you go to touch the cable, and all of a sudden the cable goes like lights up quickly, and all of a sudden everything just goes bright. You will now roll a will check. Well, actually, you're
Oh,
gonna roll.
boy.
You're gonna roll a spirit check.
Oh my God!
You need 3 successes
I need 3 successes.
to not be in a coma.
I'm gonna head back whenever I can.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to the ship now.
Get the Atlantic return, you know.
Oh my God, Dan!
No.
Okay, you come back, and you see him like.
I said I'd be a moment. What are you doing? Oh no.
Wait, what? Would you even do
Is
anything
the
there?
thing still connected to his head?
Fate point.
Yeah, fate point. Every
I
time.
don't think you
goddamn.
actually connected.
Yeah, I didn't connect
You
his-
didn't
Oh.
So every time I do that, I
actually
gotta spend a
get
fate
to
point.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Wait, did you do anything at the castle?
I didn't know what to do there.
He went to
I
a
tell him
check.
what I tell you what I do. What I did.
Well, I mean,
He's in a
Oh,
coma.
he's in a coma. I don't. No, I still tell him
He
what I
still
did.
tells him. He's like, I know you're in
I
there.
know you're in a
buddy."
coma, but I have to talk to someone. I went to the chronometer's tower, and there was no one there. I didn't know what to do when I got there, and it was.
Oh my God!
You're not listening to me. This is nice though. Okay. Spirit check. Do a spirit on him.
On him?
Yeah, it was-
Spirit check on him? What are you trying to do?
Can I do an
He
insight
just
check?
wants
See
to
what
make
happens on him.
that roll.
Insight check.
Insight check,
He
yeah.
just wants to roll.
Yeah,
that
he just
spirit
wants
check.
Literally, 100%.
Let me roll it, Tony.
So 7. I'll do an insight check on Dansky. Here we go.
How many?
Tell me if you get a success.
3, 4.
How
let's
many
see.
fate points will it cost me for him?
I got a
to
success.
Never
He's in a
get to
coma.
roll a spirit check.
Wow.
You believe he's tapped into the ship. And
That
you
was
bel-
hilarious. I thought you were saying he's in a coma to me for my spirit check. My check.
I was.
Yeah. Okay. He's in a coma.
I won.
Welcome to present day. You're
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in a coma, and that's what you reaffirmed that. And he's tapped into the ship. You can tell he's connected, and you believe his senses are overwhelmed.
Oh. Well, okay then. Okay. Can I do nothing?
Yes.
His senses are overwhelmed. Do I see where the energy might be coming from?
The chair itself has energy just coming down it, and it's always like these little crystals.
It's connected. Is it coming from a bigger crystal, one of the bigger ones?
No, it's coming from the ceiling.
It's coming from the ceiling. Can I trace the line?
You trace it to the ceiling, and then it goes into the ceiling somewhere.
Okay. It goes into the ceiling somewhere. Can I try and dampen crystal on it, since it has little crystals in it?
You can try anything you like.
I will try that.
Okay.
I would like to try that. Nope. That was not good. Okay, so dampening the crystal didn't work. Can I? I will use echo, and I will try again. Can I do that?
Okay.
Hold on. 1 success, so 3 successes.
You can re-roll your spirit check.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
1 success.
He starts to like move, but he's still stuck there.
Jeez. Okay.
Tickle his feet.
What would a knowledge check do for me here? Would a technomancy check be useful here? Like, is that a thing I can do?
You can't do you can't ask those questions backwards.
Um.
You need to ask me something in role play.
Oh, would my character know? Would I be able to use that? Would I be able to use my technomancy knowledge
Just ask
to?
me what you want to know.
I want to know where the source of this power is coming from, because I know that line isn't the source of it. I want to know if my character with his skill set can figure that out, and if I can use technomancy to do so.
Okay, you're not required. You can follow it, and you can realize that it just goes down towards the ship. And if you spend the time,
I'll spend the time.
you find exactly what I described before
Okay.
with Dan with the whole huge crystal in the center.
Can I try and dampen that?
Good luck.
Jeez. Okay. I will try and dampen that crystal.
I'm going to say you need 10 successes.
10 successes. Jeez.
You got it.
my
No problem.
God.
6.
If you give me like 5, you'll like slow its roll.
Can I use echo again and then do that?
Oh damn! Why did I make that spell? God.
How many successes? So I need 10.
5 to have an effect.
Gosh darn it! I have 6 successes. 2, 4, 6. Wait, no, 8. I have 8 successes. I'm too shy.
Okay, so it goes like this.
Wait, can I re-roll 2 of those?
Well, you have to reroll.
Or what's the thing I can use? I can use the instinct.
Instinct? Yes.
Can I spend? I'll use all 4 instinct points.
So roll 4 dice.
Oh.
Does that count with the echo? So would it be, if I roll a success, does that count for them too? 'Cause it's the same thing.
Wow.
I don't know if were they copied. Richard, are they copied on him? I think it just gives you more dice, right?
I'm just saying, yeah, but the thing is, I'm rolling
Roll the
4.
four.
Just
because
echo.
We might have to think about it.
1 success, but if it's a success for all 4 of us, that's 1 extra success each.
We'll have to check out Echo. While he's looking, read Echo.
Summon an alternate version of yourself. Cost is 4 power point for the first version and 1 power point for each additional version. The alternate versions of yours appear with good intention and aid you for, and then it cuts off. I think it's one. I think it says 1 round. I think it's 1 round.
Okay, how many did you summon?
I summoned 3.
Okay, make sure you pay your points.
Yes, I'll
for
pay
it.
my points. My points. My
And
points.
you can add in.
I just need 2.
I'll allow them to roll their dice.
Yeah. So then that's
Roll it separately.
okay, separately. So that's so I need 1 more. 'Cause I rolled 1 for okay. 2.
Okay. So you summon other versions of you from other timelines.
I'm trying here, bro. I'm pulling for you.
The crystal for one moment dampens. You go flying out of the chair onto the floor. You wake up.
Yeah?
What was that?
You were stuck in the chair. I
Well,
came back just in the right time.
You're nowhere near him.
No, I'm stuck. I'm coming.
Okay, you run in that area.
Oh, you're all right. Okay, thank God.
What? What happened?
You were stuck in the chair. I had to do some wizardry to get you out of it.
Oh. Thank you, Kiros.
Well, thank goodness I came back at the right time. I told you it'd be a moment. You should have waited.
Was I attached to the crystal still?
Yes,
Oh man.
you were in there. When I say a moment, I mean it. I mean a moment. I'm coming back. I wasn't gonna leave you here.
Well, I mean, I didn't think you were going to just disappear like that. All right, look, I think I figured out how to fly the ship, though. Not that I can, but I think I might know how to do it.
Okay.
There's a big crystal back there. It's been activated. I touched all the other crystals. It started to turn. Then the string of crystals appeared.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to plug myself in. Fly a ship.
Did you notice anything while you were in there?
Did I?
No, you're completely overwhelmed.
No. I was out. Was
I
out cold.
I might be able to get us to the Chronomancer's tower if you think that would be better for us.
Didn't you just go there?
Yes, but that's where I can get us closer to home. If
What
that's-
did you do there?
I walked around, I couldn't find anyone, and I came back to come see you to make sure you were not plugged into a chair and about to kill yourself.
I was.
Yes.
So much moaning in this episode.
My back.
So the crystal dampened temporarily, and then now it's back at full power.
Mhm.
Okay. I managed to dampen the crystal temporarily, but now it's back at full power.
What if you?
Yes. Do you want me to go in the chair?
Well, I mean,
But then what if I'm stuck and then you can't do nothing?
I'll pull them out.
You'll pull it out.
Yeah.
Why didn't I try that? If I would have touched it, I don't know what would have happened. So it's probably better that we did what happened.
That worked.
Pull what out?
Pull water out.
What?
Did it really mess him up?
Pull
Dan,
the
you okay
cable
with
out
that,
of me.
buddy?
So the cable never went in your head.
Yeah, you never actually.
Yeah.
did
You
that.
thought that, but that's
Oh, I thought that.
It was a chair, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a chair.
Yeah. It's a nice chair.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
No
I mean,
faxes.
look, I think our options right now are to what? Either we go to we go back to the tower, or
Chronomancer's there.
I don't know. We can spend some time walking around outside, see if there's anything. I mean, what do we do?
I
We went
wonder-
outside,
I
jumped onto a
wonder-
ship, didn't see anything else, right?
Do you think
Whole
I wonder
planet
if they
here.
wore like some kind of dampening material, like if they wore suits. How big is the chair?
It's the size of a normal chair. It's probably it's a little bit bigger than I guess.
We're trying to maybe that. Let's see if there's like a dressing place where they can put things on. Maybe they wore special suits required that we're not wearing the proper uniform and
Oh,
it doesn't work for us.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I didn't see anything, but we can go.
Let's
take
take a
second look, I
stroll.
guess. See any closets?
Any Tony
okay.
Stark style putting things on, armor things.
So you're in the bridge. You look around the bridge. Both you can roll investigation checks.
Investigation checks. You don't say.
Yeah. One success.
No success.
Okay. You're gonna roll the equivalent of a loot check right now. Roll a luck check on me. If you get 2 successes, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for.
Okay. Two successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whoa! What are you on?
God.
You look at. You're opening everything that can open. If it's a thing, you do it. And you reach in, you find there's like a visor,
A clothing piece. I knew it.
and it has like these 2. Looks like might as well like pieces of glass like over both eyes, but it goes around like your forehead, and like this just comes down where your eyes are.
Oh,
It's
not like
transparent.
not like a Geordie LaForge.
No, it's on your forehead all around, like a tiara, but it has nothing on it. It's just like a band, and then it has like these 2 blue transparent glass,
Like
It's like right
the
there.
lenses just kind of come down.
which look like they're made of crystals.
Wow.
That's
Check
nice.
this out. I put it on. Do I feel anything?
You feel very in control of your senses.
Is there another pair of those?
That's better.
Another one? I look in the drawer. You look in.
It's not.
Ah, damn. You think you could sit in the chair now?
So you-
Yes.
while wearing this headpiece, your trigger lowers by 1, and you gain 3 dice in will.
In will. Wow. Okay.
Should I wear those?
Look. Oh.
He's fighting for it's mine versus
No, it's
it makes
it's a
sense.
numbers game.
But I mean,
What
listen.
are we using them for? What's the plan here?
I'm assuming
Fly.
whoever's going to sit down in the chair.
Oh, you're for piloting. It's probably better on you anyway.
Right. I mean, you could probably withstand the shock of the crystal at first, but
Yeah.
I'm the one who needs to fly.
You need to
this
fly
thing.
it. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay.
There's always one pair of glasses. There's never two pairs of glasses.
Okay.
Are you typing with Richard?
No, he's
No.
in a document, like a Word document.
Okay.
Are you
So
cheating?
making will checks. And how many successes did I need before?
2.
2. On my will?
Spirit.
Huh?
Spirit.
Spirit. So now, but I got the extra 3 die for spirit also, or is it just will?
No, it's in the whole column.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. I'm going to try this.
All right, go for
I'm
it.
going to try this. All right. So I put the glasses on. I look at the crystal cable again.
Yes.
I sit down in the chair again.
The crystal cable is it's not important.
It's very important.
It's a part of the chair. It's really a part of the chair. The chair comes
I
down.
want to plug it in the back of my neck like the Matrix.
Sure. Oh,
He
It's like
keeps trying
Chain
to plug it in places. This guy.
you open your eyes and you're sitting.
It's like modern rope.
I sip on it. I'm not getting anything.
Try the other end.
Okay, make your roll.
Put it in your ears.
All right. All right. Okay. So I'm rolling
You got this, Dan.
66, and I need 2 5s.
Yeah.
5s or
This
6s.
this is doable.
You got it.
I just rolled 2 6s on a 3d6. Yeah! 2 successes.
Okay, you sit in the chair, and all of a sudden, in a very similar fashion that you've had before in different characters, you get a sense of the entire ship, like you are one with the ship. And the ship is like your body. You can move the ship up, move it around, any way you want to do it.
Yes.
That's why you were asking me if I was Doltuven before?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm flying this thing.
Can he talk to me? Is it working?
Oh yeah, you can talk. Yeah.
You can do it?
You don't see him anymore. You see a very different thing. You see outside the ship.
Does this ship have star pathing capabilities?
Instantly, this is a very different experience though than just this. There are records and information in the ship, and you just have access to it. Now, your access, though, is limited in a way. I will give all of you, including any fans that are here right now, one question you can ask about the ship in any way that is involved with the ship. It has to be associated with the ship, and I will answer the question.
What planet is the ship from?
Do you want to allow that question?
Yeah.
Zir.
Zir.
Ah.
Can he activate the weapons?
Yes.
Didn't I say last week this was here?
Yeah, but he couldn't tell us that then.
Is that what you just asked me?
No.
No.
No, I'm just asking you out of game.
No, last week we
No,
guessed
that's
it was
not
My
what
Zir.
question was the Zir question.
It doesn't mean
What-
that's where
What did he just ask me?
you are.
Is the ship from
He said
Zir?
the
Ship
ship's
is from
from
Zir.
Zir.
He didn't ask anything about anything else.
What planet are we on?
Karen.
Hey, oh my God, really, Karen? It's messed up here.
Wow.
No one's
You're
there.
on one of the shattered remains, like the molten
Yeah,
ruins
you
of
were
the
on those
land.
rocks,
Oh, man.
and then you jumped down.
Does the ship have star pathing capabilities? Can we figure that out?
Oh, you guys have something.
Oh.
Do you like me? Wait till you hear my answer.
Is there a
Wait, I don't
coffee
know.
machine on the ship?
Damn it. I don't know yet. I wasn't ready.
Damien? She loses her turn. No, I'm kidding.
Really?
Can we? Can I ask if it has star pathing abilities? The ship?
Oh.
You can ask that?
Okay, I asked that.
Yes.
There you go.
We're getting out of here. We got this, bro. Come on.
Are the crystals that they run on from Karen?
No.
Hmm.
Spend a fate point. I'll give you an answer. Ask me a question. Spend a fate point.
Oh wait. Oh.
Like another one. Like you can ask another question. That's what he's saying.
Charles asks, "Who are the ancients of Zier?"
Right.
There was another one of these ships, right?
Well, that was a question I had actually. If if a celestial is from, let's say it's from Zier, and they become an ancient, does that make them an ancient of Zier or an ancient of another place? Like how the Red Knight is from
I
Zier.
can't answer the question because it implies other information that
Oh,
your
okay.
or assumptions.
Okay.
So I can't answer that. If
Okay.
you want to ask it in a way where I can answer it, I will. Ryan Milliner is asking a question. What are the ship's defense capabilities? You have like the equivalency of like small arms you can kind of fire out, but it's all mystic based, all energy. And you have heavy cannons, and you have like a one super heavy cannon. And at the top of the ship kind of like opens up. You see like a cannon there. And it goes. It's like a humongous blast.
Huge
Bigger than any siege weapon you've ever seen.
Should I go
Wow.
see if I can get on the other ship? What do you think?
He just wants. He wants the glasses.
Probably only works on the ship anyway.
So Charles, I'm trying to answer Charles' questions. He wants who are the ancients of Zier. I don't think you have. You can ask me another question. I don't think that information would be associated with the
Relevant
ship.
to this ship, yeah.
Yeah.
We can return back.
I
with
love the
2.
question though. It's a really good question.
The other one would have to be is like, how did this ship get here, and why is ship of Zier on Karen?
That's a good question.
That is a question I can answer in a way. If somebody has to pay a fate point though.
Oh well.
What was the question?
Is the question how did the ship get there?
Yeah.
The ship was taken from Zier at some point a long time ago and brought over to Karen.
Like stolen?
Was taken from Zier and brought over to Karen.
Are there any records in the ship saying it was pre-convergence or post?
Was the question pre-converted?
Like when the planet of when the planet of Karen was
Pre-convergence.
destroyed, was it pre that or was it post it? So like had it been after Dragano had basically ripped it apart, Karen apart? Is that when the ship was brought, or was it before that?
It's a great question. I'm going to give you an answer that is going to tell you a lot of good things. You need to pay a fate point.
Not paying anymore. Spent a lot.
Fine.
Back here.
What are you down
I'll
to,
pay
Richard,
it.
just so I know.
I'll pay the fate point.
How many do you have after you pay that, just so I know?
I've got 2 left. I
have
haven't
2
been
left as
using
well.
them. I've been saving them.
It's during the convergence to save the ship. Like it came out like during everything was happening. It like fled.
The ship fled from Zier
Yeah.
to Karen
During when
during the conversions.
yes, during when Dragano came through. If you remember what caused the convergence stuff, a rogue star came in.
To shave the ship specifically, not necessarily the people on the ship.
No, I'm not that's not a part of my answer. That could be true.
You just had to save the ship.
I'm saying the ship fled during that event. That's the only information I gave you.
So theoretically, it could have had Zaire people on it, and it could be Karenites could actually be Zier people. Some of these vampires, or some of the like Everstar House, might have actually been Zaire people. It's always as a potential thing, and that's why it could be why the Everstars had such powerful ships, was because all the other leaders of Karen didn't have those sort of ships, but the Everstars did. So maybe that was the reason why they were actually originally Karenites. Oh, sorry, Zaire people, and then they were turned into Karenites.
Zirians.
Yeah, Zirians, however, yeah.
Give me a fate point. I'm going to tell you something very interesting.
Can we have like on the table like who has how many fate points left? Is that a conversation we can have?
I have two. I have two.
I have
Take
two
one.
left.
I'll
Two.
spend one on that.
How many you got, Screw?
I'll spend one.
Scroll
I got
17.
6.
Jeez, what?
You got it.
How many you got?
6.
6.
I burned through like 5 today.
Captain
Yeah, well.
Fate Points.
Yeah, well, I don't spend them so willy nilly.
Neither do I, man. I had 6. I had 6 at the start today.
Blow the horn.
So willy nilly.
So willy nilly.
He's a
All right.
That was
saver.
the best
I
move
paid it.
ever. That was the best move ever, by the way. The horn.
You, because of
My
this,
favorite move.
because of this paying, you realize, and this is like you learn this, right? Not just you assume, you learn this. The Karenites can't control the ship.
Oh, because they have
They-
no souls.
Wow.
Wow.
That was weird. Is that any XP or
That was a
anything?
harmony.
We're wearing plaid today. We're doing harmony.
They've gone to plaid.
Yeah, so you realize that they could have been around the ship forever. People could have found the ship. They can't do anything. with it.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Now, for the fun of this, do you remember that something or someone was looking to do something with you in season 1 that they were looking to? This is a real reach. If you remember, you're gonna put it all together.
Gatrin.
What do they want with you in the first season?
Who?
The bad guys of K-Ray.
Oh.
What do they want? Remember they were trying to do something? Come on, guys.
They were
What?
trying to make you Karenites that burn your soul out of your
They
body.
were trying to take our souls out of our body. Maybe they were trying to tap into that.
Remember there was a talk of them trying to experiment because they wanted to do something else.
They want to learn how to technomancy.
I don't.
So we know that they knew nothing about technomancy. They just don't use the technology in that way. They can't in that way. They can't tap anything that requires like the soul form.
Mhm.
Right.
But there was something else. What were they trying to do? Why did they do all that stuff to you with your bodies? Remember?
Were they trying to take our souls?
Yeah, it's likely that you don't remember because it was in one episode in like.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought I did, but I don't remember.
Wait, what they tried to do with our bodies? The Asha when we were on the space station? That season?
I can't remember. Yeah, first episode, but I mean first season, but I can't
First
remember
season.
which episode.
Okay.
2 fate points, and I will tell you
Jeez, you
the
killed me.
answer.
Were they? Wait.
Everyone's like, no.
Were they? Was it in the finale? Or close to the
It was
finale?
close to the finale. Yeah.
Were they trying to destroy our souls?
They took our crystals.
Well, they weren't trying to destroy you. Well, this is a deep question.
Oh.
It's a deeper question.
Did they take our? They took our crystals. They put them in that
crystals
case.
from the case. Yeah.
Did
put
they
them in the
try and use
case.
those crystals to make those work on the ship and make those steer the ship? That would give them control. They couldn't figure that out. They had the crystals and the souls. Maybe they were trying to figure out how to put that in the ship to make that be able to steer it.
You know Kanos is trying to steal your soul. He wants your soul because he wants to empower himself as a Star Seeker.
Yeah.
And you know that they were doing stuff with souls. Remember all the what do you call it? The Crystalborn.
Yeah.
They captured. They put them through the whole process, trying to like, turn them into these other forms. And then they were like, many of them would go through the Nether and die. Some of them would return and make
Yes.
it.
Only like 10 of them returned to something.
What were they doing? That's a huge plot point from season 1. What is it that they do here?
Trying to get astral crystal?
I don't know.
No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Do you have any fate points for any questions for me?
I have 2. I'm not spending any more.
I can't spend
If you
any
spend the
right now.
2, I will reveal the Karenite plot.
I'm willing to put one up if someone else is willing to put one up.
Come on, Mister. How many you got? 5 now?
Yes, 5.
6.
Come on.
You have 6?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a whole hand? And 5's a nice round number. Richard's gonna donate one.
Fine.
You.
He gave a discount. That's why he went for it. You don't know how long this discount's going to last.
Fine.
In the records of this ship, Dan, you discover the plot of the Kairians, basically what they've been trying to do, because they've been tinkering with it. And they are trying to figure out how to get their soul back. Remember the vampire Shadow Weavers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are they trying to do? They're going into another trying to get more power and such.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're trying to find their souls.
Oh, that makes so much sense now.
And if they can recombine their soul, we talked about how they can become more powerful, but we didn't know, and I couldn't say why. Why are they trying to become powerful? Well, in a sense, your body would be empowered, right? You would be perhaps you'd be stronger, more magical power, things like that, right? But they can operate. They can operate Zir technology,
Zir tech.
which is the leading, like the craziest tech that exists in the solar system
Wow.
And Thaxis is in the driver's seat
of one ship.
of
Of-
crazy technology.
yeah.
and-
So all like there are a few Zir ships on Karen.
Yeah,
you said
well,
there
there's a
were
bunch of ships there. There are 2 Zir ships
Should I-
there.
Two Zir
Should I go
ships.
on to the other ship and try and steer
That's all
it?
it was.
I want to know if you go
Uh,
back with 2. It'd be amazing.
What?
Hey, do you know how to pilot?
I know.
From the way you've
I'm
described
aware.
it, it doesn't seem like you need to know that much. You
Thank
thought
you.
about going
Next
up, you went up. You thought
Thank
about
you,
going
Scott.
forward, you went forward.
Where are we going anyway? Back to Pandaria?
I guess so.
Go back to Salvation.
How hard is it to pilot? It didn't seem like that was that difficult.
Yeah, let me just try to control it. Let me go up, down, around.
It moves just like your body. Like it's very easy.
Yeah,
to
that
move.
seems simple.
Oh, it's very easy.
Okay, maybe I'll go into the other one.
All right.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'll go into the other one.
I bring it down.
Oh my god.
He just wants those glasses.
He does.
Well, it probably only works on the ship. It's like
Right.
ship glasses.
You
Right.
guys gonna separate?
You still want them.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
I want a ship.
You start walking off, or you start walking to get off the ship. As you do, you start getting something like danger.
Oh.
Sensing. And like you turn around, which is like you just like shifting your observation
no, the
behind
whole
you,
ship.
like your radar, and you realize there is something coming in, a lot of blips on your radar coming in
Oh
from one
my
direction.
God.
I close the door immediately. Stay.
I'm staying. I'm staying.
Oh my.
What can I do?
I don't know. I go up and I turn to see what was coming.
You turn in the distance, and you see over the horizon there is a massive amount of something that is next episode. We'll find out next week on Audio Dungeon.
Amazing.
Guys, that is it. Today's episode was Soulborn. That was
Dude.
the episode.
Nice job.
We did work.
Sick.
Thank you for watching, guys. We're unlocking the plot one bribe at a time.
Literally.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You want a soul point? 5.
Their fate points.
You want a fate point?
Guys,
them
stick
up.
around. We're gonna
Nom,
hang out and go over this interesting episode.
Nice.
And yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. Thanks. Hey guys, what's up? We are in the engine room, and as always, it is hot in the engine room. I'm just not saying it; just sounds creepy. It used to be fun when people like were in the joke and laughing. I'm gonna stop saying that. I think it's creepy now. Okay. It's hot in the engine room. It just sounds creepy. I'm trying to put you guys on. Yeah.
Can I what?
I'm trying to turn you on in the engine room. Because it's hot. Dan, talk. Hi. Okay, you're on. Damien.
Hey, 2-2.
And Brooke. Okay, you're on now.
TT, hello.
Yeah. On the way here, funny story, has nothing to do with anything, just because I was telling you guys a story. So I use AI, I used ChatGPT, and I played 20 questions on the way in just to see how it would react and deal with me. And the first time it does, I lead it down, and then 5 questions, just because I thought it wanted to be one. I said, "Are you an item? Can I find you? Are you commonly found in a house?" And he goes, "Yes," like that, like excited, like yes. And I go, "All right, can you be used in a kitchen?" And he goes, "Yes." And I go, "Are you a toaster?" And he goes, "Yes, you got it. Great job." So we play again, and then it was an idea, which I didn't even think about doing. It was an idea, and then I came down to 9 questions, and I go, "Are you free will?" And he goes, "I am free will." And I was like, "Oh wow, that was really deep."
Wow.
And I was very impressed. I was like, "It's like."
Yeah, took you there.
So I play. I guys want to play one more time. So I go, "Yes, play one more time." So I go again. I go, "What are you?" I ask this, blah blah blah. "Are you a person?" "No." I go, "Are you a thing?" And he goes, "Yes." And I go, "Okay, are you commonly found an item found in a house?" So he goes, "Yes." So I go, "Okay." So I'm following the same questions before because this is the best thing to do. I go, "Are you found in a kitchen?" He goes, "Yes." And I go, "Are you a toaster again?" And he goes, "Yes, I am." What? I go, "What?" I just laughed for a minute. I go, "Why did you pick a toaster?"
Why do it again?
I know. Why'd you pick a toaster again? He goes, I guess I have a knack for picking toasters.
What?
I go, "Shut this off." You picked a toaster twice in 3 games.
Wait, I asked
It's the most oddest thing ever.
my AI, my Chat GPT, what its name was, and it says, "Oh, you can call me, Chat GPT, or some people call me assistant, this and that." And I said, "Well, I would like you to pick a name for yourself. Choose a name for yourself." And it said, "Oh, well, thank you. I'll choose." It chose Aspen, and it gave me the reasons why it chose Aspen. And I said, "That's really cool." I said, "What name would you choose for me?" And it said, "Well, considering our, our talks and things like that, I would call you Willow because of such and such." So now I call my Chat GPT Aspen, and it calls me Willow.
It's so
Laura
interesting.
Dennett, and then Willow.
Right.
It's like meant to be.
Oh, right.
So, but a willow is my favorite tree, a weeping willow, and it gave me that reference, like a willow tree. A willow tree is like calm, and it goes with the breeze. It's very cool. It was very cool. So if you want to ask it to give it its own name, it's pretty cool.
You could also make it like just answer you only in like yes or no's or 1-word answers. Then you can like just go off and ask it a bunch of fun stuff. You can set conditions for a lot of things. It's interesting. It's fun stuff.
Do not humanize AI.
Okay, Dan.
It is a machine.
Yes. So are we, if you want to get technical.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
I
Oh
would
no!
love to get technical.
No! Not today! Not today! We're in the engine room. Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the crew here.
I'll see you guys.
And we're going to avoid talking about our mighty AI overlords that are coming in 2073. So now let's go around the table and just talk about this episode, which was
Dan.
Celestial Engine, Season 3, Episode 4, Soulborn. Dan, take it away. What is the meaning behind Soulborn?
I'm always the worst at this.
Do you want to skip it? Want me to give it to somebody else?
No, I'll make the
Trust me, I'm worse.
Would you like to all do it? Want everybody to do it with you?
Yeah, sure.
At the same time.
I'll get it started, though.
They just keep talking.
So, I think that Arcanum, in stealing souls, is trying to he himself be reborn in some way into some type of greater power. He seems to be becoming more powerful.
Interesting.
So if he is reborn of the souls that he steals, maybe he starts to achieve his goal. And also,
do you think Arcanum is on like a power-hungry, like adventure?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he's up to, but I don't. I think somehow he's benefiting from this.
You think it's him and
Well-
not like the Glegendock?
Yeah, the Glegendock's in there with
Hmm?
him. The Glegendock's
Don't you
in
think
there
it's
with
the
him.
more the Glegendock than him?
Is it actually Arcanum? Is it his vessel, but is it actually Arcanum who's doing this?
Right.
That's the
what
question.
I think it's
Because
the Glegendock.
I don't know if you were, yeah, you were here when I had the soul site and I saw the two.
Mhm.
It was the
Yes.
So like that's definite. I feel like that's definitely in there. I'll make an assumption and say the Glegendock is in there.
Yes, I've already kind of
Yes.
confirmed because you guys have
Yeah.
asked enough questions. The Glegendock is there.
So
I mean,
that's what the
Dan's
Glegendock
perspective
does.
on it is saying that Arcanum perhaps captured the
Right.
Glegendock.
Oh,
And
I
the other
see. I see.
perspective is the
I see.
Glegendock
Yeah.
is controlling Arcanum.
Okay.
the vessel that is.
That's
Arcanum.
cool.
Also, now that we know the Kaironite plot,
Mm-hmm.
they themselves were trying to birth souls for themselves. So they wanted to be soul born.
Right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Exactly. Crack the code.
You did.
First
Soul
try.
born.
You
There
did.
you go.
And also the Zir technology.
Right. To control zero technology. To be
Right.
able to
yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
I'm
be
sorry.
born
You
with
say
the
you're saying
soul.
that. I'm just putting more of an exclamation point on it.
Mm.
Like the Zir technology itself is like soul born, like to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Has anyone
So-
put the thing together that Zaire technology and Andari technology is on the same vein, where Kaironite is completely opposite? So you got
Mm.
Zir and
The
Andarian
is-
technology is very similar in the way they were doing things.
So Andarian technology comes up for like the gnomes mostly, I'll say combustion and all this the fancy things that they're
Right.
doing, and then they just adopted the crystals into their technology and went from there. So you have kind of like the mix of like gnomish ingenuity with the crystal technology, but the Zir technology is more like you have more elemental material combined with the crystals and like more of like this is the soul drives this. It's more very very pure in that sense. The Kaironite technology is more like they just turn the crystals into like computer hardware, and they're just using it for its functions. So it's very different uses of the same materials. So did you remember any of that stuff? Now that you've heard the Kaironite plot that you've learned from basically the quote unquote computer in a way of the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like them going through the knowledge. Do you remember any of that? Did it come back to you? Like the whole thing with the Crystal Born, they were trying to take their souls. And
I remember you saying about the numbers, how so many went in, and I remember it only being like 10 that ever came out from the thousands that went in, or something. There was only 10
right,
that
it was more than 10,
survived.
but it was very few. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very very few, and yeah, that stuck out to me hearing that story.
Yeah. So it did come out once, and maybe it was in an after show, but I'm pretty sure it was in the adventure. We were just saying that they were trying to like empower themselves even to a greater degree. They were trying to do more.
The Shadow Weavers. They kept.
The
they want-
Shadow Weavers are obsessed. Remember,
Yes.
everyone loved them.
Yes.
They're like they were meant to be like a little off and like funny in that way. But I didn't see everyone just loving them so much. Like they became like the lovable bad guys in a sense.
I feel like we would see them at a party like in Spelljammer. Like, would they be in a shindig like that too? Like
They
the
could
one
be,
we had
yeah.
in the
They could be. They're just like so excited to get people to like go in because
Yeah.
they want to get that power. And everyone knows like if you can do that, like for one, it's like, well, can I gain back my like soul and still be, ageless? Can I have the benefits of both? And also people are like they know what exists with Zir and that kind of stuff. That seemed to be great, and they just want to try to achieve that, and they want to try to get to that place. You literally would be, in a sense, like a leader or a king or the emperor of Kaironite. If you just take the Zir technology, just rule, it's just like that would just be it.
Right.
That quick too.
Hmm.
Otherwise, useless to a vampire.
Mm,
How do you
that's-
feel when you?
That's not a bad idea for you guys.
Yeah.
How do you feel once you uncover all this? Where does it leave you now?
How powerful would Karen be if they could?
If Karen
control
could do
it?
that.
Yeah.
Mm.
and that's why it's so important to get the fortress up,
And
back up and running.
And it's interesting because Karen has also lost its like fleet because of you guys, because of your battles.
Yeah.
So like their fleets are like pretty much decimated.
That's
Well,
just their
anything that could come to you and like put on like an offensive has been gone. Like, I'm sure they have other stuff, but like
We did some damage.
you did more than that. You wiped out anything that was they would take to come kill you was there, and that's all gone. It's like
Yeah,
it's
we
like
took out-
wiping out all the army that's like overseas and everyone's territory. The only thing you have left is like your main forces.
we took out the head of the 3 families, so it's not like it's that big of a stretch that they're not going to do anything to us for a while.
Right. It's really just like now settlements, and you know, maybe like nobles leading certain areas like that. It's like you sent them back pretty far. Like there's no real centralization anymore. So it's kind of a very, very different
The
story.
only real big house now is Bordeaux.
So the question is that like an invading force, you think, coming in? Like what we saw at the end?
It was some sort of a bunch of blips coming in on his radar, and they're coming in pretty fast, and you can theorize that they came in because you turned the machine on.
What about the people of Zir?
What happened to Zir? Where is it? What's it doing?
Zir weren't those. Zir is dark. There's nothing on Zir any longer.
Wasn't it like basically destroyed?
That's where the rapture started.
So most or all of the population, that's basically it's either one of those 2 options, was eradicated by Dracano the star passing by so close, and it basically like fractured the planet in it didn't break into pieces, but like the planet got messed up. Imagine like a star passing near the Earth, and all of a sudden the volcanoes are going off, everything's just shooting off. The gravity fluxes are just beyond anything else. And the planet right now is basically just in like ruins.
There's no life on it, right? I mean, from what we know.
You don't know if there's anything there. No one knows because no one has really gone back. And if there are people that on maybe Karen, Karen is not so far away from it. If Karen sent people there, they would know that. You'd have to find them and find that information out.
Maybe he can go there.
Dan is in a very, very huge power play right now. So Dan can literally turn the quest in any direction.
Oh my God. That's
Just like
crazy.
that ship.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, literally anywhere you go is going to drive the quest in that direction.
What are you going to call
Just
it?
don't get captured.
We already know what it's called and who the captain is.
Oh, I know.
Just
the
like
captain
every
is.
That's
ship
why he had to
sets
pilot it.
foot
He's
on.
like, I can't be a pilot and give this off to Phil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, he's a pilot. He should.
But we know there's
We're
one
gonna
more
go.
there, so you can always come back and bring Travis there. There's your one, buddy. But he's not going to do that.
No.
No.
So where are you going to go?
Disney World.
I think I got to go back to Andaria.
Yes.
What do you think the blips are? Which is what Damien was asking.
I would think they have to be Kayronite ships.
How about Kanos?
I would think there's Zir ships.
Yeah.
Why would Kieranite know that ship started? Like, I feel like other Zir ships would be.
But why?
'Cause they can
why
sense
would they be
souls.
I don't know. Maybe they're not on the planet. Maybe some escaped and some were just like not going to Karen. But I don't know.
But like, I would think Kayrenites are keeping a very, very close eye on this ship. If this is what they want, right? This is their ultimate goal.
Yeah, but how would they know
Yeah,
that you
but-
just turned it on? You literally just turned it on and like, okay, roads up a little bit.
I mean, they might be watching
I feel like
it,
if
but
something's more connected,
Something was done that everyone would wanted it to
Right.
happen forever.
They could have sensed a power spike. I mean, they knew where we were in the tower.
Mm,
Not the tower, but in the temple.
But I just don't understand. Why would people from Zir be there?
I don't think it is. I think it's Kanos. Because Kanos would want these ships. He may not be able to turn them on. We don't know if Kanos has a soul.
We do know
They could have.
Kanos was reborn on Karen.
Which means he probably doesn't have a soul, and he needs a
They
powerful
could.
ship.
They could have just been,
Oh God.
flying away from Zier to escape. That's why there's only 2 there.
There's a big question here. You should pause and go right back to Kanos.
Why would how did Kanos get a fleet? He's flying.
It's a question. If you had a fleet, how'd you get it? Kanos was born in this life as what?
Karenite.
As a Karenite. Therefore, he does not have a
Soul.
Soul.
right. So if he wants to run this technology, he would need
Needs
one.
Him.
Oh
He
God.
needs somebody running it who could do it.
What is his mission?
Setup.
I was going to lead you somewhere else, though. What his mission is that is what he's trying
To
to
destroy Andaria.
Destroy Andaria.
He's trying to gain power for himself, trying to steal your souls,
0 souls. Blah blah blah.
but also
He's trying to
he
steal souls so
himself-
he can have it.
But he himself is a star seeker,
Right.
which means he has a soul. Where is it?
In the Nether.
In the Nether. So the question is, did he get his soul back or not? Because he needs it. He can't do anything. How can you? His ultimate thing, obviously, is control the universe, become, like God in a sense. The ultimate. He can't do that without his own soul.
Right.
So either he has it, and that's done. It's not a big part of the story, or he does not have it. It's a huge part of the story.
I don't think he has it. If I had to guess.
If he
If
had it,
that's-
he'd
if
be.
that's him in a
When-
fleet coming towards you,
Yeah.
then probably not.
I don't think he has it.
But
When I saw him and I opened the gate for him when I opened the circle, that was his soul in the Nether, wasn't it? That I experienced.
I'm not going to answer that question because that's me answering the exact question. But you can now go back
Maybe.
and think about situations and decide whether you think it's him, physical
I think
being
that's
and
him.
soul.
Yes.
How did the portal connect through? That's a little thing. What would have happened? What was inside the portal?
What was on the other side?
Mhm.
The gate. What do you mean? Other
Well, the
side
gate, no, the
inside
gate was in your
or
mind. It was in like the mental state. What was physically on the other side of that portal?
the
Was it the Nether?
no?
So what was it?
It was the chunk of mountain that was from
No, the mountain. The mountain is itself. Was
the mountain itself.
The other side of the portal was
Physical reality. A physical.
was physical reality.
right.
So the portal was just going from one place to the other.
Right.
Mm.
In a sense.
So that's the Nether in between those portals. From what I understand,
It could be. You need to decide whether he was in the Nether or not. That would at least tell you what he's doing.
I think he was in the Nether.
Or is he just coming through the other side? Yeah, what was going on?
There was a whole lot of undead, so we didn't see any undead in the Nether.
It seems like
Not
he's
yet.
a necromancer now. And supposedly he's like one of the greatest necromancers that on Karen. People are like they think he's
man.
incredible. And there's a power vacuum on Karen right now.
Right.
So
but if
all
someone
these
has a soul and is able to control the ships of Zier,
so yeah,
that would be
if he has
huge.
his soul and control the ships of the Zier ships, and has this enormous power that he got from the Nether, he would lead Karen. Yes. That's what
But remember, his issue is that even if he has his soul, he's one person. He can't control multiple ships himself.
right.
He would need to get the souls into the Karenites and have them controlling those ships.
Do
So
we know
even
how
if
many,
he does have his soul,
do we know how many blips there were?
it's probably about 50. Small.
How many guns
Small
are
compared
on
to
the
you.
ship?
What do you mean small compared to me?
Small ships or something compared to you. Whether they're creatures or ships, whatever, they're small compared to you.
The Rocketeers.
You're a flagship, and they're fighters, or a capital ship.
Or
Do we know what they are?
You're about to find out.
he said creatures or ships.
remember, Dan, first thing is shields up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
maximum.
So you should
I'm-
start
I'm-
feeling like the story is like kind of like finally intertwining together, like you're seeing all the pieces come in there.
Do we know they're not Zir ships, are they?
You don't know what they are.
What if? So we saw the Glegendock, right, or Arcnum. 4 souls. The next time we saw him, he had 20.
He has 20.
No, I'm saying at the beginning he had 4 souls.
And the other weeks he had 2 souls.
So he 2 souls. At the beginning of today's session, he had 4 souls.
Mhm.
Then when we saw him later on, he had 20 souls.
Right.
Then he went into the Nether,
Mhm.
supposedly to get more souls.
Yep.
To get
Yep.
souls from the Nether?
That's all
We-
the Nether is souls.
That's
Or
it.
to deliver souls to someone in
No,
the Nether.
the Nether is souls. It's a capture. It's like where all the Karenites' souls are. Any vampire that's been created, the soul goes to the Nether.
Right. So what I'm thinking is, what if the Glegendock is working for
Kanos.
Kanos, and he's collecting souls for Kanos to take them back to Kanos, so they could use those souls to control Zir technology.
And there's one worse thing, is he's got Arcnum, who has the knowledge of how to get the souls from the Nether, from the box.
Am I on the right track?
Mhm.
I have no comment on anything you said.
Not that we can do anything about it.
Right. Not now.
It is
anyway.
interesting you have a creature that is stealing souls, and we have all this other stuff where obviously the soul is involved.
Is the Glegendock has Arcnum's soul, and that soul,
If
if he has that soul, does that soul still possess all the knowledge that Arcnum was working on, or is that, like how
you could probably answer
how
that question
Vigorish is?
because you've met somebody in game which is designed in purpose by me to kind of explain to you what souls experience.
Gatrin?
No.
Oh,
Well,
Vigorish?
you watched the episode, but like
Yeah.
the last episode,
Oh,
you,
Vigor. Yeah.
you
yeah.
know the first-hand experience of what it's like to be a
Yes.
soul, so you can answer this question by yourself.
That's no. That's no.
What's no?
I guess it would be unless that soul recombined, and then you'd get the dual knowledge. They would get both knowledge they had from wherever they were, plus that either that
They
or
have
it will
to melt
happen.
back together.
Yeah, it could be either that or what happens to what happened to our characters, where we could never remember the Nether.
Yeah, but when Vigorish fed off of Bardot, he just passed out and had no recollection of anything else, and he woke up in the Nether. So I imagine Arcnum's soul did the same. So whatever Arcnum, the vessel, the soulless vessel, was working on outside of the Nether, his soul had his true soul had no knowledge of it. But now that the vessel, the soul is now chained again to the vessel, it doesn't mean it occupies it.
Could just mean it's like along for the ride or something like that.
Yeah. But since he has the vessel also, that the consciousness of that soulless vessel would have the knowledge of the Karenites having the making the contraption that gets the souls into the Everstar before they go assailing. I don't know.
No. I don't know.
I'm very interested in the crystals and the tubage and the
In the ship?
no,
In the planet.
yes, and that's in Karen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that's about?
I think that's about powering the Everstar.
Maybe.
Those big
Or-
crystals you're talking about.
Mhm. With the
Definitely talked
tubes.
about how we didn't know. We've talked. Probably I've asked you that question, saying, "Well, how did they do it? What did
Yes.
how did they create it?"
Yes.
unless you need a crystal for your soul to go into to be able that to go into your body, and those big crystals could then be broken down, and that would be a population. Those 3 massive crystals would be enough for a whole population.
Were those crystals? You said they were like felt like jelly. Was that just because of who was touching it, or do they exist as like a jelly-like structure and not solid?
They're not jelly.
No, not jelly, but they had
like a
the,
gel, like
Yeah.
it is heavy when they're going through it.
Yes, yeah,
So that was because they were
they were
it was
ethereal.
Richard or whoever was a soul
Right. Okay.
going through it, like, and
Okay.
it exists in multiple dimensions,
Right.
which
Okay.
we've seen many times in the game so far.
Yes. Hmm.
So it could be those crystals are a bridge between the nether.
Yeah, and the in Knights of Andar, where you're in the Shadow Realm, the Shadow Realm is basically just like a dimension within the Nether, right? Because it's basically like one away from that, or in between physical reality. We saw that the crystals were like impacted in there, so they exist in every single dimension that we've seen.
And if they exist there, that means they also exist in the Citadel, right? Or would they exist like?
Well, you know, the Citadel is a crystal
Is a
like that,
crystal
so
that-
therefore it exists in everything, which it does exist in everything.
Yes.
The Citadel is actually obviously very unique because it's made to be like you can go within it and then escape time from it because you escape linear time. You're literally removing yourself from physical existence in a way, going into the Citadel.
So could it be that the structures on Karen maybe model that in a way, and then just instead of you physically being taken out of physical reality, your soul is just taken out of wherever it would be on the way to it that it's going. So when it's in limbo, it goes to the Nether, to the Everstar.
You're saying you're theorizing that the crystals are part of a device that's
Mhm.
basically capturing the souls of
Mhm.
when somebody dies.
Yes.
I think it's very likely. Yeah, half that information was talked about already. That's known. That it's like basically it's powering off souls, right? So yeah, you're alive forever here, but you gave your soul to the Everstar. It's like you made a deal with the devil. And it was always like, what did they do? How did they make it? How did they do this? But and obviously, Lord Everstar was a part of that, or led it, or whatever he did to create that. But they also saved the lives, in the civilization to actually make like a star of some sort.
Has it ever been asked why they did it?
We
Why
talked
would
about
you
that.
do
I mean,
that?
Yeah.
They
Why
make
did they make the Everstar? So it's a source of
the source of
light
light
for the planet.
and possibly other things, energy. Who knows?
Energy, yes.
So before we go, we're almost done. Let's talk about the fact. Let's skip over to the other plot line. How does it feel being made of astral crystal?
It feels really cool. Still unsure about what's happening, but it feels really cool.
Yeah, that was your effect. I know you kept so like. Do I feel anything? I was like, no,
Yeah,
No,
I was
not
like,
yet.
okay.
because there's no difference.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well,
You'll
we're
see.
in there. Yeah, that was really
Nothing
cool
happens.
coming out. I thought I was gonna like get stuck, but
Yeah,
That's
that was
pretty
just a fun
awesome.
little, that was a fun little toy with you to see what you're gonna do.
oh my god.
You could have been like, "You're never coming. I'm never coming out."
And I should have closed it, or brought them over before and closed it and brought them
Yes,
over.
it was a good
I-
idea. There was the word that you could go there and it would have been a risk, like of
Right.
the leg and dock something
I'm
else.
like,
So
right.
that's a real risk, but you would have made it. Yeah, you would have
Yeah.
brought them all to safety. You really
Should've
you
did
really
it.
kind of need that for like the fleet and Andari for the autumn light. But you also have this other ship,
Yeah. But we have a couple. We only have like
Well, hold on.
2
We don't know we
nights.
got that other ship.
No, you don't. I
No,
mean,
we don't
out of
know.
out of game
But we have
perspective.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, so you guys are in that basement now, and
But at least the portal was closed.
the portal's
I
closed.
feel very good about that.
Yeah, that's something.
So your perspective is if you believe
we were
that
supposed to do that.
if you believe that Kanos, because remember you were closing because you don't want Kanos to come through, right?
Right.
Yes.
But if you believe that Kanos, that's a plot line, and you believe that the Glegadok is working for Kanos or somehow is associated with him, then the Glegadok came in, did all this stuff, and then left.
Left where? I didn't see it leave.
It went into the Nether.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
successful.
Into another.
That means it would
That's
be
the
it was
thing.
successful
He
and it
was
left.
successful,
Okay,
which is bad
Understood.
for us.
but my priority
You did your
being
priority.
from Andaria,
No,
yeah.
you
is to
closed the
just close
portal. You
that
stopped
portal.
it.
Yeah.
I know you feel bad because gnomes died, but like
I do.
literally,
I feel
you did
very
the job.
bad. And I feel like in the back of my mind, the astral crystal was extra, and we did get astral crystal. We did get some,
And
You
now, now what?
and now we have to get back to salvation in some way.
Go back to who?
Gotta-
Can we go to the Red Knight now?
Oh yeah, well that yeah,
Right?
that was
You could
that's
you
the
could
big
talk
thing,
to the
yeah.
Red Knight, and he said he would get involved if you did it.
Yes,
And that's
if we did that and got the astral crystal,
Yeah,
which
and
we,
we got
technically
astral
did.
crystal too, yeah.
you should
What do
make
we
sure you
got
have
that?
enough.
4 canisters?
Yeah, that'll power a ship.
Right
Yeah.
now, you have 4 canisters.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a decent.
Yeah, that'll power a ship.
Richard.
Sure.
That's a decent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not Richard.
Who
No, it's
knows?
not.
Who
Charles.
knows,
It's
Charles?
a sarcastic one. Yeah, sure.
Charles, maybe we can start to manufacture it. We could break it down, deconstruct it. see
Yeah,
what's
that's a
made of.
hot negative. If you'd have just went on ahead and
It's a hot
shot them
now
on
that-
over there
Now that Ion
and
is
then
made
came
out of the
back,
stuff,
you'd been fine.
You can
It
melt
was
her
52
down.
minutes.
maybe we could like chop some off
Yeah.
her or something.
Yeah,
or put
we'll
her in the-
extract it from her. That's what we can do.
Yeah.
But it's
Do
all-
it.
You don't
if
need
that's,
2
if
arms.
that's what you need.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that's what you got to do.
Put her
boys.
in the fuel tank.
Yeah, well,
That's
see,
all
there's
I'm
the
here
thing.
for.
The only problem is she's already solidified. We can't use it
Right.
Yeah.
unless we get it from her sap. Then that might be a different story.
This is sap
It's
again.
sap.
Make her bleed.
Tree sweat.
boys.
We'll
Tree
get the
sweat.
tree
Oh
sweat.
my God!
Tree
Let's
sweat.
stop. Let's
Just
stop.
put me on a treadmill and like
Let's stop making other weird
collect
things.
put it
Tree
under my
sweat.
arm.
We just get
We-
rid of the toes.
We
thing.
need to
Let's
get the
not-
juice. We need to get the juice.
They need tree tears.
Tree tears. Let's
I was-
let's now wrap it up. And the last topic is you for those of you that are downstairs below Arcanum's tower. A lot happened this episode,
Oh
right?
my God, so much, so much. No, nothing's happening.
You're below.
Okay.
You're below. What was it? What's so stressful?
It's like you're fine. No, it was good.
You guys were below. You guys are below. What is going on down there? This is your last topic.
What's going
Wait,
on?
What's
down
going
there?
on down there?
Sarcophagi.
There's
My-
5 sarcophagi in there.
Sarcophagi
Yeah.
convention.
You open up one,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
Fucking
Bardo.
Bordeaux.
When did he put that in there?
But though.
The
We
clone.
gotta open up another one and see what's in the next one.
I guess.
They're all
Yeah, but that's-
Bardo.
Imagine.
That's
They're all
thing.
Bardo.
Bardo,
They
Bardo,
might be.
Bardo. If
Probably.
it's all
Clones.
Bardo, then what do? Do you look for the
Clones.
clocks?
You kill them all.
Maybe we should just destroy all of them.
Yep. I would say so.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Why would Bardo be in there? Let's say they are all Bardo. That means Arcanum has been sitting there the whole time with 5 Bardos underneath.
I don't know.
He's got 5 Bardos in the basement. This guy.
No, I think it
What?
was for trial and error to see when Arkham finally figures out how to get the souls back, then Bardo will get his soul back, and he has more chances to see if he could fit what.
I mean, this would mean he would have to be working.
Nothing. I don't want to comment at all about what everything you just said.
He would have
Might
to
be
be
right.
working with
Yeah, that
Arcanum then,
could.
right?
Yes.
Maybe not. Well, yeah, probably
I
because
think he
Hex was
just-
involved when
because- and
the
then
original
he-
5.
He would be able to take over Karen,
Who?
Bardo. If he was to be able to get his soul back.
I mean, it's not like there's any signs that Bardo, besides this, was here at the tower with Arcanum. Is there?
No, no
Was there?
signs.
Was there anything? No, anything. The beginning of the season? No, nothing.
Was
Yes,
he,
they were together.
What? When was that? Was that a thing?
They were together
What? When? When was this?
when they walked through the door at
They
the
walked through the door?
meeting.
At the meeting?
the King Smoot?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did this
at the
season
party.
begin again? How did the season begin?
At the party.
How did it begin again? How did the season begin?
Hey, yeah, yeah.
The,
Are you
the
really-
families.
La Familia.
Is that the beginning?
No.
Season 2.
Oh, how did season 3 start?
How did season 2 begin?
We were down. You had to go down at the.
Oh yeah, we were
you had
going
to
down
get dropped.
to
You went with Chris Store. They
the
went down into the.
to get to close the portal.
Yeah, then you
No.
brought up.
Right? And you came back
closed
up,
the portal,
and
came
then,
back up,
and then,
and then
what happened?
we were brought to the wizard's thing.
Tower.
The wizard's tower to
thing.
have a meeting with everyone.
And what happened?
And then.
And what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened
What
there?
had happened was
What happened? Oh my God, guys!
Wait, wizard's
I
thing?
forgot.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
The
tired.
wizard's tower. There
I
was
feel
a
like I have to
meeting at the
make my own
wizard's
puzzles
tower.
and solve my own puzzles.
Wait, is this
No.
where like all the? No.
Yes.
What? That was
Yes.
this season?
That
It
was
was?
second season. He's asking about season 2.
That's when like all the families came
thought he was
together
asking-
and.
No, that was
All the
when,
This season.
that
Families.
was when we were.
when
we
you guys,
met,
when, you-
we
when,
met
when
with
these characters first started,
we met
these
with Christor.
characters.
We met with Christor. We met with
Christor investigated
Arknum,
souls.
right?
He
we
failed to close the portal.
Yes.
Uh,
Bardot.
Okay.
Bardot was supposed to be at
Right,
the council
so-
meeting. And
But he did-
it was
But
Lord,
go back.
Lord Bertram.
Go back. Go back before that.
Bertram.
Back before that.
Oh, Arknum.
saved y'all's lives
Yes.
from all the vampires
Go
At
to
the
the
end-
wizard's
for like
at the
tower.
last
5
minute.
seconds.
Yeah. And we all went
You
through
went.
the portal.
You went into the.
We went through a portal.
You went to close the portal in Solst,
Right.
and then you guys failed to close it. But you
Mhm.
left. You
Mhm.
escaped.
Mm-hmm. Arknum saved
You
us.
saw. Yeah, Arknum was there, and it was like leading him. And he said like, "Oh, I have to do it." He's there. Like I have to. I can do what I can, keep them at bay, but I can help you out. I'm there, kind of govern the area, right? And then while you were there,
Bardot comes out with the thing.
with what thing?
With the watch.
Yes. Who owns the
With
watch?
clock.
Yes. Who? Who owns the
What?
watch?
Bardot.
Yes. That's what I wanted you to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he comes out of the tower and he
No,
has
I know.
the-
I
the-
remember. Yeah, he had the watch.
Great. I'm glad you really remember. Yo, you remembered.
Oh, no, yeah, I got
Well, all
it.
right, but what? Okay.
He
And-
comes out with a watch.
right, and
That he got from where?
The office. That guy's. We're like. No, that was when Phil took it.
Phil took it that time.
No, no, you're thinking about wait.
You got it
I
from the
know.
sarcophagus.
Bardot
He
get the
got it
watch
back.
from?
They gave it back to him
I
at
would-
the council meeting or whatever.
In the very.
No, that was it. That was later.
What I'm saying. The only thing I was trying to say
Is that he had the watch and he came out. He was there in the wizard's
is that
tower.
is
They
that
were together,
yes.
working
Yes.
together.
Who? Oh,
Not seeing it working together. I'm just saying
Arknum
you're
and Bardot.
seeing.
You're seeing the same place.
There are 5 Bardots in the basement. and Arknum had the watch from Bardot.
It's 5 Bardots.
the new series coming next week.
Bardots in the basement.
My birthday's in the basement.
Sounds like the beginning of
Arknum-
an SAT math problem.
Arknum had an extremely powerful item, magical item, probably the most powerful item that exists in the world from Bardot, and he has 5 Bardots in the basement. That's all I'm trying to say. Thanks for watching the show, guys. We appreciate you, Charles. Thanks, you're great. We appreciate you hanging out with us today and playing along
Oh
this
my
adventure. I
God.
hope you're figuring it out as good as they are.
Thank you,
Ah,
Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
And we'll
We
see.
love you,
Welcome.
Charles.
Yeah, just wait
Thanks
till
for
you
the Gleg and
get
Doc,
some. Just
man.
yeah, well, you got to fight it first. You'll enjoy it.
Oh man, it's coming. Hopefully, we'll see.
Hopefully not.
That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bardot, 5 Bardots in the basement. That's next episode, I think.
Bardots in
We'll
the
see you guys
basement.
next time on Audio Dungeon. Thanks a lot.